I'm Mike Concho, and you're listening to Greek Godcast.
Hola, mi amigos. It is the Greek Godcast. I am Tyler Jones. And once again, Uncle Jake Superman Robertson is here.
What's up, fellas?
So, we were going to try a new recording deal where we didn't have to stop and everything, but it sounded horrible, so now we got to do the hour and stop again.
So, Tyler, we're going to outdo this, what was it, 2 hours, 54 minutes, here just 2 days ago? Something close to that?
Maybe. I don't know yet. It all depends on how heated this gets and how much we want to piss people off, because today, folks, it is a sports show. We're going to run through college football, pro, MMA, boxing, all the above. So, it's possible.
Yeah, it could be a good possibility. We're kind of about the same in baseball and football and then everything else, but I'm pretty sure it's about to get pretty heated when we get talking about MMA and boxing.
Okay, so why will it get heated? Let's go ahead. Let's start there. Hell,
You want to go ahead and start with?
Let's do it.
Okay.
let's go ahead and blow our wad in the first minute.
All right. Who do you think right now is the best fighter
Oh, see,
in MMA?
that I couldn't even tell you. My idea with the boxing MMA was on ESPN the other day. They had a panel of like 8 people.
Oh, I had to cut short real quick, but
There we go.
now it's time to get going.
Yeah. And they had people, and it was basically arguing which is better, boxing, MMA. Boxing, of course, the MMA guy said MMA is better. Of course, boxing said boxing's better. So, right now, your opinion, which is better, why?
Ain't neither one of them better.
Okay, so maybe better's not the word.
Yeah.
What is the most exciting as a fan to watch?
Oh, it's no hands down. It's MMA. It's
Right.
the most exciting to watch.
Right. And because that was the basis of their argument. They said, well, boxing's more exciting. I'm not going to tell you that these boxing dudes aren't badasses. But what was the last memorable boxing fight is when they had an MMA guy in there.
That was. I'm not gonna say it's the most or the last memorable one.
Like the last big top drawing one.
Oh well, yeah, that was all just about money, because you got Mayweather, who's gonna talk a bunch of noise, and then of course you got Conor McGregor that is gonna amp it up 10 times more. So yeah, all that was money.
I love Conor McGregor just because he stirs stuff up.
Yeah.
I mean, I've only seen one of his fights, like, live. But watching his press conferences, I love it.
Oh yeah, he's a good.
He is a promoter without being a promoter.
I will give you that. He would make a hell of a hype man.
He would. If Dana White was smart, when Conor McGregor decided to not fight anymore, he would hire him as the promoter. Just because, I mean, the guy could sell a fight with a broomstick by talking shit about a broomstick.
I agree with you. I do agree with you.
But the diehard boxing people, and most of them are, 60 years old, who were around when Ali and Foreman and all them were fighting. Boxing, you get punch, hug. Punch, hug.
I'll agree with you. You do get all that, but here's my big question, because I've done it. I've gotten in the boxing ring thinking, oh, this ain't gonna be bad, blah blah blah. But have you ever been in the receiving end of it? You get popped in the face 5 or 6 times real quick, and then the guys, they're really not hugging you. Well, they're leaning on you.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but at the same time, in boxing, you don't have to worry about somebody going down and snapping your ankle.
No, you don't.
or jumping and putting a knee right between your damn eyes.
You're right, but me as a sports fan and everything, I don't want to see you get on the ground and get tapped out. I don't want to see the big, grab you and throw a knee, hit you dead in the nose, knock you out. I like watching that just out of nowhere.
But I mean, in boxing though nowadays, there's very rarely like a knockout. Like, and it's not. I don't know.
There's a bunch of. I don't follow boxing as much as I used to, and I don't follow the MMA like I used to.
Yeah, I think pretty much after guys like Chuck Liddell and Brock Lesnar left UFC.
No, Brock. No, get me started on that.
Again, I loved watching his fights just because of what he would say.
No, and the best fight that I've seen Brock Lesnar
it's kind of like the Diaz brothers.
No, the best fight I've seen Brock Lesnar in is when Cain Velasquez
whooped his ass.
Whooped the dog piss out of him.
But again, like Brock Lesnar, I like watching guys who are showmen. That's why I love Nick and Nate Diaz, because they're in the cage and they literally bitch slap their opponents and then say, "Well, come on."
I can't disagree with you on that.
I love it. I love it. But there's just, I don't know, there's something missing with boxing. Like, for one, there's like 148 different title belts.
No, there is that.
I mean, between 140 and 145, like there's 3 different champions.
I do agree with you on that.
Why not just have, if you got your 120 to 130, have a title instead of a different title for every 3 pounds.
I agree with. In my personal opinion, it's more of a ever how big of a name you are in boxing, like Mayweather. Mayweather, he's in the beginning of his career, he was a bad man.
Yeah,
bad man. But once he got up there to, hey, I'm 18-0, 19-0.
Yeah.
After that, everything was handpicked. In my personal opinion, was handpicked on who he was going to fight. And, you saw how long he ducked Pacquiao.
Yeah, he ducked Pacquiao until Pacquiao had nothing left.
Yeah, and until, hey, he's going to go be the governor of
the Philippines.
Yeah, and then, now, Mayweather's like, hey, I want to fight you.
Yeah. A lot of people make fun of Mayweather, and I'm not the biggest fan of him as a person, just from his stuff that he's been arrested for. A lot of people call him stupid.
He ain't stupid.
He is damn near a billionaire from marketing himself. He is a smart guy. You don't become a billionaire by being an idiot.
Hey, that's TMT right there.
Yeah. So he's not. I mean, he's stupid for doing some of the stuff he does, like beating the hell out of his wife and everything.
But he's a smart man. He's a smart businessman.
He is, and he has made you hate him, which is another smart thing, because why? When he fights, you pay to see if he's going to get beat.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't complain about him because he got you. He hooked you.
Yeah, he got me on 2 fights.
Yeah, I haven't. I've watched his fights live, but let's just say I watched it at a friend's house and didn't pay for nothing. Okay, I streamed it. Sue me.
Was that the police knocking on the door?
It might be. It might be. Well, me and Danny have talked about pirating music, like back in the day when we had LimeWire.
Oh, you young people?
Yeah, we went through it.
Okay, then we won't.
Where you download 2 songs and then give your computer AIDS.
Do you remember, what was that other one that we used to do in school? Bear Share?
I remember Bear Share. Yeah. Let's see, there was LimeWire, there was Bear Share. Frostwire. There was one more.
I can't remember it, but I remember them 3.
Yeah, so for you younger kids, you would download one of these to your computer, and I had it when we still had dial-up.
Doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, folks, you couldn't just click on the internet logo and the internet pop up. You had to make sure no one was using the phone unless you were fancy and had 2 phone lines, which we did not. And you clicked on connect and made this weird sound for like 20 minutes. Then finally, maybe you were connected. So you would download this. How do we go from boxing to frost?
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. So,
it's the format.
Yeah.
And then you would find a song, and if it was, I don't know, whatever. Leonard Skinner, give me 3 steps. It might be that song, and it might be something completely different.
So, anyways, back off Livewire and everything. Now back to what we were talking about. Growing up, MMA wasn't real big when we were younger.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it just blew up overnight when Dana White took it over.
Well, not only that, it was when they done the first season of The Ultimate Fighter.
Oh yeah.
And that fight between Forrest Griffin and
exactly.
Hell, Stephen Bonner.
Yeah.
They went. It was. I think it was a 2-round fight. They fought for 2 rounds, or did they do 3?
No, they ended up going to.
They ended up going to 3. It was an absolute slugfest. And after that fight, that was on free television. All of a sudden, UFC was like mainstream, top of the world. People started learning about Chuck Liddell, Randy Couture, Frank Mir, George St. Pierre. George St. Pierre.
You still ain't said my favorite fighter.
I'm still thinking. Let's see. Well, Uriah Faber was kind of later.
I don't care about that. No, this.
Well, I'm just trying to think of the guys who made it like big time.
Well, he was from Hawaii.
BJ Penn.
BJ Penn, the prodigy.
I wasn't that big on BJ.
Oh man. Yeah.
I mean, he was good. I don't know. Now those who was the guy? Matt Hughes, you remember him?
Yeah, yeah.
He has apparently like flipped his shit here lately, and like his brother and his wife had to call the cops on him because he stole a tractor or something.
Wasn't Matt Hughes the one that was in the wreck?
Yeah, he was in the wreck.
Got hit by the train?
Yeah, and after that,
I'd be a little messed up too.
But it was...
Have you seen that documentary on it?
Uh-uh.
Oh my God, dude. He was, I won't give it away just in case somebody's listening. It's like, oh man, they got a documentary. I'll go ahead and tell you, dude. When that happened, he was in the hospital. He went from this big, burly man to
like a
real
pencil.
small. Oh yeah, dude. He was having to be, in the little swing they give you to help lift you up. Oh, dude, it was bad.
Yeah, and now he's apparently like gone off the deep end. Which, you get hit by a train, that's one thing. But you also got to think about just how many shots he's taken to the head over.
Oh, yeah.
Geez, how long did he fight in MMA? Like 20, 25 years, something like that? He was in MMA when it was a blood sport, basically.
I don't know. He wasn't in there with Ken Shamrock and all that. He was in there way after that.
I mean, Ken Shamrock, the wrestler fighter guy.
Hey, that was a bad man.
He was. In his prime, Ken Shamrock was a bad dude. And that's what I think a lot of people don't realize, especially younger people. When UFC first started in, the mid-90s, late 90s? Yeah. It was a blood sport.
Yeah, it wasn't no, you fight this round. It was, all right, here's the 15 best fighters.
Mm-hmm.
You may be 160 pounds, and your first fight may be against...
A 510 pound.
Yeah, and you didn't just fight one. You fought until you lost.
Yeah. And that's when, what's in that? Hoist Gracie. He won the whole damn thing. One of the smallest guys in there. Because he was breaking dudes' arms and stuff with jiu-jitsu.
He was a bad man. I got something, man. I need to let you...
Hey, before you start, did you see?
I did. I watched it, man.
You're on the board.
I watched it. And as a matter of fact...
Uh-oh.
And everything, well, since you pointed that out and I watched the video and everything on it, we said every time I came on here.
Uh-oh.
So,
Oh, it was more like once a month.
Well, no, I listened to your thing. You said Jake said every time he came on here. So now I'm gonna stick to it.
I guess we just need to have you on every day then.
Well, here's
$3.
Here's another
pledge.
And just be on the safe side.
Oh,
there's another one.
Another one. Oh Lord.
You know what? Hold on. We're gonna do.
We'll
do one more.
Oh hell. That's
well,
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 total pledges from Jake.
That was my last one I got. So you can have that one too.
Sweet. So there you go, folks.
So Jake, what are you doing tomorrow? You want to come back on the show?
Hey, we can record for like 2 weeks straight. I mean, we're trying to get some new equipment here. I mean,
it's going good now, buddy.
Yeah, we're there. I got to get us a little piggy bank for the show.
There you go. Can I be here whenever y'all smash it?
Yeah. Well,
all right, that's good. That means I'll put a little more money in there right before you smash it.
There you go. We'll get a penny bank, and when we get enough to buy the new sound equipment, we'll put it on video to smash it.
There we go. I like that idea.
There you go. And let's. Yeah, we'll go find a penny bank. It'll be like a actual pig though, like pink with a snout. I get tired of hearing people call it a piggy bank and it's a box.
Oh yeah, I agree. I feel you. I feel you. But yeah, man, I'm glad to be up here.
Yeah.
On it.
Yeah, we actually got for a 3-hour show quite a bit of play on it.
Oh man, just think out of all this little silliness, and then they're gonna hear me and you. We're getting our little pissing contest and everything. Just imagine, people are gonna start listening. Like, man, this. They got good intel, and this is a funny show to listen to these people.
Yeah.
Just imagine how it's gonna be when I won't give his name out, but our boy that's up north a little bit. Where's he?
Oh, Cadillac.
Okay, yeah. Wait till we get Cadillac down here.
My cousin.
And everybody kind of gets nice and a little boozy. And
when we bring him on, that might be the one we have to do Patreon exclusive.
Yeah, that's
because he gets a little animated and starts getting carried away.
Yeah, he gets a little filthy.
He does. So that might be one of those we have to just make it private.
That'll work. Never mind. I ain't gonna say it online or on your show because it's gonna make me seem like a bad guy. So
it'll be alright. Some of the jokes I've already told.
Well, no, I'm not talking about jokes. I'm talking about like here I am just coming over here giving you money, and I'm not subscribed yet.
Yeah, get on YouTube and subscribe. You've made your Patreon pledge. Get on YouTube and subscribe, folks. That's another one. Get on YouTube. It takes 10 seconds out of your life.
Okay.
Just go to our video and hit subscribe.
Well,
and whenever we post something new, just watch like 15 minutes of it.
Well, man, I can't do it right now.
Yeah, Mister, I got service in here.
All this gold bars and everything in this palace that's up here. It's messing with my signal.
With insulation hanging out and everything. It's Christmas decoration, I guess.
There you go.
Yeah, it looks like snow.
Yeah.
So
why don't you eat some?
I'm good. I just ate. I'm alright.
It's cotton candy. You ain't had dessert yet.
Yeah. Hell, it can't be no worse than eating that shit from McDonald's. McDonald's, if you're looking to sponsor someone, we're here.
Yeah, we'll talk about your shitty food.
Yeah. We'll get people to go buy your chicken sandwiches.
Yeah. I don't even want to talk. Last time I ate McDonald's, it's like when me and Megan first got together. Golly. It's been almost 10 years since I've eaten McDonald's. Jesus. I do like their sweet tea still, though.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
I have to go there pretty often when I have the little one because he loves their nuggets like any other kid.
Oh, yeah.
But used to. When I was living at Mom's house and I was a bum, she'd get off work, well, what do you want to eat? I would get 5 of them hot and spicy.
There you go.
And people wonder, Tyler, why are you fat? There you go.
Thanks, McDonald's.
I was fat long before that.
Oh man.
Anyways, where was we?
Was talking. I was telling you I got something that I need to let you borrow.
Okay, what's
and
up?
everything, and then you know swapped over like, oh hey,
Yeah.
did you see this? This ain't updated, so this has been a few years back and everything. But I've got the big set, and you need to watch it. Is the UFC's 100 Greatest Fights.
Oh, I've watched some of it. When it was on, it was before they switched to Fox Sports. It was on, was it Versus? The DirecTV channel Versus?
Versus Vice.
No, it was Versus or something.
Yeah.
I watched some of it. I don't remember them.
Yeah. Now, next time I come out this way, man, I had to pull it off my DVD case.
Okay.
Let you watch it, man, because there's
By the
some
way,
good ones.
for you younger kids, DVDs are what came after VHS. It was a little CD you put in a player, and the movie played. You know, everything's digital now.
Is it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got Hulu and
Yeah.
all that other stuff, so.
I'm assuming John Jones was on the list somewhere just because
Ah,
his fights normally aren't exciting.
I'm telling you, man, this is an older set. I don't think he was on there yet. I think this was. It's got, I think, only 2 of Brock Lesnar's fights on it.
Well, again, Brock Lesnar's fights weren't that great either. He was just
his first one was.
Oh, and Mir tapped him.
No, that ain't his first fight.
Yeah, it was.
No, his first fight was Oh, what's that? He don't even fight no more. Something Henry. Yeah, that was Brock Lesnar's very first fight, and then he fought.
Because I know he fought Mir twice.
Yeah,
Mir tapped him the first time, and then the second time, Lesnar destroyed him.
Yeah,
and that's when I started to like Brock Lesnar, because after he knocked him out, he got on the damn interview and said he had a golden horseshoe up his ass, and I beat him over the head with it.
I pulled that son of a bitch out. I beat him over the head with it.
Yeah. And then he goes, but I'm going to go drink a Bud Light because Coors won't pay me shit.
No, you got that backwards.
Or, yeah,
I'm going to go home and drink a Coors Light because Bud Light won't pay me shit. Yeah.
That's when I started to like Brock Lesnar. I was like, okay.
But you got, on this set I'm going to let you watch, man. It's got Brock Lesnar and Randy Couture's fight on there.
Oh, yeah.
And dude, it's
a good one.
It's a good one.
Randy Couture fought till he was damn near 50. I mean,
I still wouldn't want to throw hands with him.
Oh no. And because he's probably what, 55 now? You think?
I don't think he's that old.
No. Either way, he's old enough to be a grandpa.
He's on up there.
And I feel sorry for anyone that's going to try to test him.
Yeah.
Thinking, oh, this is just an old man. Meanwhile, he's like one of the baddest dudes that ever lived. So, yeah. I don't know. So the basis of the conversation, which we got away from, boxing or MMA, I'd have to go MMA. Boxing is just... I've tried to watch it. It's just so boring. Now, if you watch the old fights when Mike Tyson was in his prime...
Oh, those were boring.
Because you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, those are boring.
But that's as close to live murder as you can get. Guys would go in the ring with him and just have this look of, what have I gotten myself into?
Oh, yeah. But I'll tell you this, though. Just, have you ever gone to a professional fight?
No, I want to.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you, buddy. I've been to 2 big, I won't say the company, but I've been to 2 big MMA fights.
Is it UFC?
Well, I didn't want to get you. I don't know what we can say and can't say.
Oh, that's fine. It's UFC.
Okay. Yeah, I've been to 2 big UFC fights. And, dude, I'm telling you, like, you're watching it on TV.
Yeah.
And everything's loud and crazy. You go watch it live, you can hear a pin drop. While they're fighting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that makes sense. They have them high-dollar sensitive microphones, so...
But I'm telling
you,
and
Joe Rogan never shuts up.
Once, like a big shot or something's made,
no.
like we went to the one in Memphis with my boy BJ Penn fought Diego Sanchez.
I do like Diego Sanchez.
And the fight when Diego Sanchez got his whole forehead split wide open.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was there at that, and you want to talk about that crowd going nuts.
Here's what I'm trying to figure out. Why has UFC never come to Little Rock?
It's not big enough.
What, Little Rock?
Yeah, it's not big enough to hold it.
I don't know. They could fit a pretty good bit of people in the Alltel Verizon. What is it now?
I don't know what it is anymore.
It was Alltel, then it was Verizon.
I don't think it's Verizon Arena anymore.
That's what the hell.
Civics, no.
The big arena in Little Rock.
Yeah. But no, like they like the two we went to Dallas.
Yeah.
And went to Airline Arena.
Yeah.
And then the one that we went to in Memphis was FedEx Arena.
Yeah.
And of course that's Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah.
And
Memphis Grizzlies.
And Memphis Grizzlies. So I don't know, man.
That is one thing. I want to go to Memphis or Dallas to watch an NBA game, just to say I've been.
Oh, if I go, I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna go watch my like I said the other day when I was on here. All my teams are out of Texas.
Yeah.
Except for Hogs and of course Mavericks is my team. And anybody that's listening to this and wants to come talk some noise or whatever, I'm here to tell you, Dallas Mavericks won the last outright NBA championship. Everything else now is bought.
They were the last legitimate champions. You had Jason Kidd, who was at the end of his road.
Mm-hmm.
You had Tyson Chandler, who, again, was at the end of his road.
Yeah,
Dirk was... He had years left, but the injuries were starting to pile up.
And then you had J.J. Barea.
Yeah, who... I mean, I don't know much about NBA, but I know Barea is basically he's just basically a shooter. Like, there's really nothing more.
And then you had Terry.
Yeah. I mean, they were the last legitimate team, non-super team, to win it.
And, who did they beat? The very first big bought super team.
The Heat.
Miami Heat.
So, now that we're on NBA, are you a LeBron hater?
I don't hate the guy.
Yeah.
I don't hate him. He's good.
Yeah, I mean, you can dislike him, but you still have to admit he's one of the greatest to ever do it.
He is.
Arguably, I mean, for me, there's Michael Jordan and everybody else.
Yes.
I don't know if there's anyone who could do something to top Jordan because he was like the first mega star.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. There's conversations. Follow some Facebook groups where everybody's talking about, well, LeBron's the best. LeBron's the best.
I don't agree with it. I can give you.
I will say though, the first time he went to the finals with that Cavaliers team.
Yeah.
That shows how good he was because there was no one on that team. It was LeBron and them.
No, I'll agree with you on that. I will definitely agree. He's good. I ain't gonna take nothing from him. He's good, but we'll never know. It'll always just be the big topic, big discuss, heated argument, and everything is who was better because we'll never know.
Yeah, and of course the argument is, well, what if LeBron played in Michael's era? What if Michael played in LeBron's era? It's as soft as it is now, Jordan would probably average 70 a game.
Probably.
I mean, you got to think, he was putting up 30 when teams were clotheslining him.
Let me ask you this. Right now, rapid fire. Name your first four NBA players.
Oh, Jesus. Jordan.
Okay.
Wilt. Magic. You're testing my NBA knowledge.
No, come on.
So Jordan, Wilt, Magic. You said four?
Yeah.
I'd have to put Reggie Miller in.
Oh, ain't bad. Not bad at all.
Just because Reggie Miller, he was Steph Curry before Steph Curry was Steph Curry.
Yeah. So those in your opinion, are your 4 top.
Yeah, those. Now, I'm not saying that those are the best 4 of all time. Just in my opinion,
Yeah.
if I had 4 people to start a team with, that's who I'd go with.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Good choices.
And part of me wants to put Karl Malone in there just because he's, has a house close from here.
Well, what about Scottie Pippen then? He ain't far from here either.
Yeah, true. But Malone has a house that's closer.
Okay. Mailman Farms, I got you. I got you.
Yeah. So, who you got? Top 4.
My top 4, there's no doubt. It's Jordan.
Yep.
Kobe Bryant.
Yep.
LeBron James. Dirk Nowitzki. Those are my 4.
Putting Dirk in over Larry Legend.
Over Shaq, over all of them. Me, I just think that Dirk, he was just...
Shaq is another good one because in his prime, man, there was no one more dominant.
At breaking backboards and tearing down stuff, yeah.
Yeah, 30 points, 25 rebounds, 8 blocks.
How many free throws did he have, though?
How many titles did he win?
He's got what?
Let's see, he won 3 with the Lakers. He won...
Did he win one with Boston?
The Heat. He won one with the Heat. He's got 4. Surprisingly, you want to know a player that we've seen in our lifetime that has more rings than Jordan? Robert Horry. Oreo.
Oh, that's because he's got luck and landed on all the teams that just happened.
Well, no, remember one year when I think it was when he was with the Lakers, one of the years they won the title, there was 0.4 seconds on the clock. They inbounded the ball to him. He was like one of the most clutch shooters in NBA history. Like when time was expired, teams threw it to him.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he won 4 with the Lakers and 3 with the Spurs. I think that's how it went. So,
no, I mean that's good. That's good. I don't care. You can have enough rings to fit on all your fingers and toes and everything.
yeah, Phil Jackson has 11, I think.
Okay. Well, you got all that. Oh, I got all these rings. But, like I said, you're not going to beat Michael because where's all of his from?
What do you mean, where's all his from?
One team.
Oh, yeah.
One team.
Yeah. Well, I don't think, in today's world, I don't think anyone is going to start and finish with one team anymore.
No, that's anywhere, any sports.
Because there's too many, there's too much money flying around. I mean, guys who are 7th on the roster in the NBA are making $25 million a year.
I should have went and played basketball.
Right? Because hell, put me 7th or 8th on the roster and give me 15 to 20 mil. I'll be alright.
Hey, you ain't even got to give me that.
Yeah.
Just say, hey, Jake, we're going to pay you $2.5 million a year to just sit over here if we need you.
Yeah, you'll come in if somebody's injured or if we're up or down big.
Yeah.
All right.
Or what we can do like in my quick little basketball career I had.
Somebody needs to be fouled.
Hey, Jake, we need somebody. We need somebody to hurt. We need somebody to foul out. You want to do it? Sure.
Right, cool.
Sure, no problem.
So, since we're on the topic of basketball, and again, I don't follow it that much. It's hard to follow all the fouls and whining. Every time somebody misses a shot, oh, he fouled me. College basketball in their ridiculous March Madness tournament. What is it, 64 teams again? People, there were teams last year that had a losing record that still got in the tournament. It's horrible.
I'll tell you, man, my favorite one to watch. I don't remember the year. I think it's like 4 years ago. Was UAPB made the NCAA March Madness.
Oh,
and won. I think one.
Yeah.
One game.
Yeah.
In there, so you're talking about a little bitty school.
Mm-hmm. Was it UAPB or UALR?
I think it was UALR. I think you're right. I don't think it was UAPB. I think it was UALR.
Yeah, because then their coach after that year, of course, their coach got an offer from a big school, and he went, yeah. But the basketball season, college basketball season, is useless because 64 teams get in the tournament. If you don't make it to the tournament, you suck. Teams with losing records are getting in.
Well, it's not necessarily you suck. It's just you wasn't as good in your conference.
Yeah.
As you thought. So now you're going to go to the NIT. And
That means nothing. I mean, what's the last NIT team you remember?
Arkansas.
Well, the last team that won the NIT.
Arkansas.
When did they win it?
Back when we had Bobby Portis.
Oh, did they actually win the NIT that year?
I think they won the NIT.
Hell,
I mean, I may be wrong. They may have made it to the last game and lost, but I think Arkansas won the NIT that year.
Hell, I don't remember. But you got to think they should take it down, right, to like 32 maybe? 20, maybe 28?
Take the best two teams out of every conference.
Yeah.
Put them in there.
Because the 64 team thing is just, it's a crapshoot.
It is, but I go ahead and tell you, I would love to make my board and win it. Because I don't remember what the payout is if you pick every single
Well, I know
one.
that, what's in that, Warren Buffett, he puts out a deal every year that if your bracket is perfect, then I think he pays, it's either $1 million or $1 billion.
I don't remember what it is. I know it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But your chances on hitting it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that I was wanting to bring up when we were talking about it a couple days ago with Tennessee in the playoffs for the NFL.
Yeah.
People were kind of like, yeah, it's cool that they're in there, but they're going to lose. Why is it in basketball we love the Cinderella story, but not football?
Oh, because it's not your team.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, even if you don't have a team in a fight and you're watching it, when there's a Cinderella team in the college basketball tournament, people watch them. People love them. They love when they win and they're upset when they lose. But when it's football, everybody's like, why are they there?
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I loved when Tennessee got in there with Ryan Tannehill, the guy that everyone cast aside, and Derrick Henry was trucking folks.
Yeah, man, I'll admit, man, Tennessee shocked me.
Yeah.
They really did.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
They made it to the AFC Championship game?
Yeah, they got real close. And Kansas City, Patrick
Did what Kansas City did all year.
Patrick Mahomes was...
Come from behind.
Yeah. Pat Mahomes, it was Pat Mahomes. He was the MVP for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, actually, Lamar Jackson won it, but Mahomes should have gotten it.
Yeah. But didn't he win it his rookie year?
Yeah, he won it the year before.
Yeah, he got on the cover, Madden, and everything.
But see, that's the thing, though. Now it's all about the story. Whoever's the best, it's not about who's the best player. It's about what's the best story.
Yeah.
Which is why sports writers are garbage, and the people who vote on it. So, But since we're on the subject of football,
Yeah. We're moving on along here, buddy, and you ain't gotten to the first little hissy match.
not yet, but it might come. You never know.
Oh yeah.
You never know, because hell, as you guys remember from last time, we'll probably end up rolling on 3 hours this time again.
Well, we're at 40 minutes almost right now, so
Yeah. So we'll see. You never know. So, and this might be where it happens.
oh,
Since we're on the verge of football and NFL, get a swig.
all right.
So last time we talked about the Cowboys won't win anything
Until
Jerry dies.
Jones. Yeah.
Which leads me to this next point, and here we go.
All right.
Cowboys fans still love to call yourselves America's team.
We are America's team.
The last Super Bowl you guys won, VCRs, were still very much prominent.
Yeah.
Y'all have won nothing for what see, last year was what, 95? 96?
95.
95. 95, 05 is 10, 2015 is 20. Almost 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
In between y'all's last Super Bowl win, the Patriots have won 6. Seattle has won 1.
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh has won 3? 2? 3?
I think they've only won 2.
2.
Then.
Yeah.
Then you got the Colts with 1. You got
The Saints
with 1. You got Green Bay with 1.
2.
They won 2.
Favre won.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
The Broncos had 2. The Buccaneers won 1.
Yeah. Then you got, of course, Kansas City.
Yeah. Basically, my thing is, y'all.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. I'm not a fan of the Eagles, but that Philly special play they ran to take the lead, that was pretty good.
Oh,
that was pretty good. The Giants have 2.
Yeah. That's Brady's kryptonite.
Yeah, Eli or Sling Blade.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but y'all are no longer America's team.
Yes, we are America's team.
No,
We're still America's team. We'll always be America's team.
when is the last season y'all were like really relevant?
What it would be? My graduating year? 08? When we had Romo and
y'all held on to that.
Owens and that. No, I mean I'm making a legit.
Yeah,
We went.
y'all held on to Romo way too. I say y'all. Jerry Jones held on to Romo way too long.
We went what I think 14-0 before we lost our 13-0 before we lost our first. We won out the regular season. We got the first round bye, and then
Was that the one he fumbled the field goal snap?
yeah.
The Romo special.
Yeah.
Game on the line, F something up.
It happens though. But yes, no, we're America's team. We'll always be America's team.
Really?
Yes, because
You're still sticking with
if you look, now I'm not saying it's. If you want to look at what have we accomplished and won and all that,
Nothing.
no, I'll agree with you. No, we got what? Some NFC East titles. That's all we've got. But to make us America's team, look at the most talked about football team. Look at the football team that sells the most merchandise and everything is the Dallas Cowboys, and will always be Dallas Cowboys.
Or can you say that there's more people in Texas?
No, because your second close team to that is going to be Oakland Raiders. That's selling merchandise out of Raider Nation.
Mainly because rappers.
Oh gosh, I hear that.
What, like I'm lying?
Well, then what are you going to do about... okay, so you...
Rappers love the Oakland Raider gear.
Okay.
Well, now it's Las Vegas Raiders. Let's not forget.
No, yeah, you're right. So let's put it like this then and everything. If we're gonna get into this, so you're going to tell me that Los Angeles Dodgers is America's team in baseball? Because look at all your rappers and everything, and look at a bunch of these high celeb people. Everybody's got the LA gear.
Well, that's because LA's a fickle town.
Okay, it's still...
If I had to... I would say New York would be more... The Yankees, specifically, would be considered more of that in baseball.
Oh, then, no. Well, if we're going to go to that and we're actually going to look, then you got to throw the Red Sox in there because you see Boston everywhere.
You know what? I'm glad you brought them up. Because that brings me to another point. Is there a fan base that is more, and I know the answer, and it's another Boston team, and all of sports, not just MLB, that is more bandwagon than the Red Sox? Because Boston loved the Red Sox before they won the title. Then after they broke the curse, and all of a sudden there's Red Sox Nation.
Yeah, you're right.
And because the bandwagon thing is terrible now.
Oh, that's like I cannot wait. I cannot wait till The NFL season kicks off.
And see how many Buccaneer fans there are.
Well, Tyler, you know, Tampa Bay has always been my favorite team in the NFC.
Of course.
It ain't got nothing to do with Brady and Gronk.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've always been a Buccaneer fan in the NFC.
And you know what? There was a guy at work one time. He's talking about, man, I'm a lifelong Patriots. Patriots Nation, baby. I was like, all right, you're a lifelong Patriots fan. He was close to 40 at this point. So he was old enough to know. And I asked him one simple question. Which quarterback did Tom Brady replace? It's a simple answer.
See, I know that one.
Yeah. He could not tell me.
He couldn't tell you it was Bledsoe.
Right.
He could not tell you that it was Drew Bledsoe.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you're a lifelong, diehard Patriots fan, and you can't answer that question. So, the bandwagon thing, because you remember when Seattle won, there was all of a sudden Seahawks Nation. Then when the...
Beast mode.
Yeah, beast mode. What was it? What was their secondary called?
12th man? Oh, no.
No, the Boom Squad?
Yeah, Boom Squad, yeah.
Boom Squad or something like that. Then the next year when the Panthers got to the Super Bowl, it was all Panthers Nation, Cam Newton, best ever. And then they got their ass whipped. And it's like, these people are so stupid because one year you will see a person on Facebook have a Patriots jersey talking about Pat's Nation for life. Then the next year, whoever's in the Super Bowl, like, say if it's the Broncos and whatever, Green Bay, they'll have a Packers jersey on talking about Pack Nation.
I'll go ahead and tell you, and I don't care what anybody says. Me, it's Dallas, and I don't care what anybody's got to say.
Yeah.
I'm saying it to my face. But
you're not America's team.
I am not America's team, but Dallas is America's team.
No.
Tyler.
No.
Tyler Jones.
No.
Boy.
No.
You know, made me forget where I was going with this and everything, but it's okay.
You were saying how Dallas is no longer America's team.
I was never saying that.
You were.
No.
You were.
No, America's team, Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
All
right, stick with it.
I will.
Stick with it.
I've been riding with them for
and before we
23, 24 years. No,
and before we go on, for you Cowboys crybabies who are always on the internet, there are those. Don't give me that crap.
No, I'm not gonna deny that. No, I'm not. You just better not call me a crybaby.
I don't hate Dallas. I don't really have an NFL team. But y'all are by far the most obnoxious, delusional fans ever. Y'all actually believed that Jason Garrett was going to take y'all to a Super Bowl. Y'all actually believed that Tony Romo was y'all's answer. So don't give me your crap. Shut up. Okay? You're not America's team no more.
All right, Tyler, we're going to change this subject now, buddy. We're going to talk about like some lawn darts, cornhole, or something. Or
speaking of cornhole,
no, I will not play the. Never mind. I was about to turn all this bad, but never mind.
No,
cornhole.
Speaking of cornhole, last year when the Cowboys got cornhole and put out of the playoffs because they were pretending to be America's team.
Yes, Tyler.
That's all I had with it.
Oh, that's as far as you was going?
That was as far as I got.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't think I was going to get this far before he said something. Okay. Okay.
I mean, there's part of me that thinks y'all like to call yourselves America's team just to draw hate and aggravate people. But then I think there's also some people who I think they're still delusional enough to actually think that.
Oh, but
where do you fall in?
I fall into the one that I want to piss you off.
Right.
That's what I want to do. Just like anybody that's listening right now, Dallas Cowboys undefeated Super Bowl champs this year. Say it to my face.
Undefeated. You know, if you said Cowboys Super Bowl, I'm like, all right. But undefeated?
Undefeated. I'm the first team to do it since
the 72 Dolphins.
The 72 Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, take that. Pat's Nation, you lost. You choked.
Yeah.
You had it, and you choked.
Oh, dude, did you see where what Tua's trying to do?
Oh, get 13?
Yeah. You think he's gonna get it?
I mean, if I was Marino, I wouldn't give it up. I mean, why? He's done nothing to earn it.
I wouldn't give it up either.
Get 12. It's just, at the end of the day, whether you're number 1 or number 00 or 99, if you're good, you'll be good. If you suck, you're going to suck.
I mean,
All of this, like, guys getting traded and buying jersey number, it doesn't matter. Hell, change a number. Your merchandise sales will go up because everybody will want to buy your new jersey. Who cares?
I agree with
But,
you.
you know, like Tom Brady, his business, his company is TB12, so he had to get it.
But I'll give his new receiver. I don't even know the boy's name, but you know whenever he found out that Tom Brady was coming down, he never once hesitated and said, "Hey,"
because he knows I'm going to get close to a Super Bowl.
well, yeah.
And that's
You better not the first year, or I'll never watch another NFL football game
man, you
again.
say that, and
I'm not saying I'm. You can take that to the bank, baby.
And I don't want Brady to win another one either, but they got a damn good group of receivers.
They may, but they better not make it to the Super
If Jameis
Bowl.
Winston wasn't such a shitty quarterback, that's a playoff team.
I'm not going to deny. I'm not going to deny they're going to make a run. But if they make it to the Super Bowl, then there's no doubt in my mind that a bunch of it's rigged.
See, I don't see how you can go with that though.
Right,
Because
man.
you got one all-world receiver, you got 2 slot guys who are faster than lightning. This is the first time Brady has had legit targets.
I'm not going.
Because the Patriots were stupid. Bill Belichick's an idiot and don't want to pay nobody.
I'm not going to deny it, man. Brady's just coddled too much.
The Buccaneers didn't have such a great line, so he's probably about to get smoked a few times.
He needs it.
I mean, in all fairness, though, he has shown that he can take it.
He can take some licks.
And here's my thing, and we're rolling up on an hour. We'll have to stop for too long. And a lot of people are like, well, they got Brady. If you're the Buccaneers, why not draft a quarterback? Yeah,
You need one.
you got a quarterback, but you have a 43-year-old quarterback? At some point, it happens to everyone. Time catches up.
You're right. And let's save this. You need a quarterback for Tom Brady to back him up, to learn. Let's save that for this next little segment because
Okay. You got something?
I do have something I would like to say
Okay.
about it. So
Well, let's take a break. You can't tell me during the break.
I won't tell you during the
As
break.
soon as I hit play, I'll tell them we're back, and I'm
Okay.
going to unleash you.
All right, man. So can I say it?
Say what?
This is the Greek God Cast. About to take a break. We'll be back here shortly.
There you go. And we're back. Just like that, lickety split.
Whoa, Tyler's getting in on the game.
Yeah, for the first time in 4 months, I'm drinking a beer, so I might end up drunk after this one.
What you think?
Tastes like a beer.
Tastes like beer.
Tastes like a beer.
It's a good beer.
So, before we hit the break, we had started discussing why didn't the Buccaneers draft a quarterback
Yeah.
to sit behind Brady and learn.
Yeah. Well, here's my big thing with it and stuff is Tom Brady, he doesn't give, like you draft a quarterback behind him.
Yep.
And everything, just sit behind him, which if you sit back, you talk to him, he's going to teach you and everything. And you're gonna learn, because he's good. He's a good quarterback. But Tom Brady is such a selfish little punk that if New England is up 66-0, he don't want to come out. He does not want to have his backup come in to get any live VP on it or anything. The only time that he wants, or well, not that he wants, but that he kind of basically has to let the backups behind him work is during the postseason games.
I mean, Peyton Manning was the same way, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's a punk about it, too.
Yeah. And a lot of people got mad at Brett Favre for the way he done with Aaron Rodgers when they drafted him. Technically, it's not within their job scope to teach the younger guy. Because here's the thing. You can teach the younger guy all you want, and if he becomes good, you're out of a job.
You're right.
You know, it's kind of like any other thing in life. There's 2 secrets to succeeding. Number 1, don't tell everything you know.
That's right. Don't show your hand.
Yeah. So, but it made no sense to why, I get it. They're excited. Oh, we got Tom Brady. Okay, he's 43, 44. As great as he is, time's going to catch up.
You're right.
Michael Jordan is the greatest American athlete ever. Age caught up to him. It happens to everyone. Nolan Ryan, same thing. Hall of Famer, name them.
What do you think? Brady's going to do? Because I give him. I give him three, maybe 3 more seasons. What do you think he's going to do?
I'm trying to think. Let's see. He signed what, a 2-year contract? I think
Was it 2?
I think it's 2.
Okay, so he's got 2 more years.
All depends. If something just doesn't work out and Tampa Bay they go 6-10 and 7-9, I think he's done.
You may be right.
Now, if they go 10-6 and then 12-4 and get to the conference title game, he might sign up for 1 more year. Now, if they win a Super Bowl within them 2 years,
I think he's done.
He'll be done.
He'll
be
agree
done
with you.
I mean, it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun, though, now that Breeze and Brady will hook up twice a year.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
It's going to be a good shootout.
Yeah, and then you got Matt Ryan down there, who somehow finds success with no one to throw to except for Julio Jones.
We don't talk about these things.
Why?
Because of their dang Super Bowl.
That was horrible coaching, horrible play calling.
Well, I can go ahead and tell you, I could have went down there and been their head coach in the second half.
Yeah.
And could have ran pee-wee football drills.
Yeah.
Or football plays, and we still would have won a Super Bowl.
It made no sense because you're up 28-3 with 7 minutes left in the third quarter, and I get it. You don't want to get complacent, but to throw it on 3 straight downs, 2 drives in a row. I think their running back was averaging like 5 yards a carry. Do the math: 2 carries, 10 yards, first down, kill clock. If I can figure this stuff out, these NFL geniuses, as they're all made out to be, can't do it. There's something wrong.
There's a lot wrong and everything. That's just like Tom Brady should only have 5 rings.
He shouldn't have got 1 for the tuck year, the tuck rule.
Okay, so he should have.
How many does he have? He has 6.
6. He should only have 4.
So the tuck rule, Spygate. So 4. Yeah, again, I don't put much into Deflategate.
I don't either. Alright, so we went from 6 to year 4, and I can agree with you. So Tom Brady should really technically, with what I'm about to say, he should only have 3 Super Bowl rings.
Yeah, Because then the Falcons should have, yeah. No,
you should only have 2 then, including the Falcons.
Which one? Which other one?
The Seahawks. Whenever you have...
Oh!
With the pick.
Yeah.
So Tom Brady should only have 2 Super Bowl rings.
Yeah. That was the absolute worst. That has to be the worst play call in NFL history.
No. I get it, and I don't get it. I mean, you had Marshawn Lynch, who you're on the 2, and you had 4 tries to get in there. He would have done it. But I understand it. Like, hey, let's kind of,
because they're expecting him to run.
Let's get a pass in right here. And I get what they tried to do. It just didn't work.
I mean, I do see that point. But then again, there's 2 things. One, you have who at the time was the best back in the league.
Yes.
And then 2, you have a quarterback that can run. You could have done a read option type.
I agree with you. It was a tough call.
And not only that, for as great as Russell Wilson is, I think he's still very underrated. He stared his receiver down from the time he got the ball in his hands. So there was no mystery where he was going. And I get it, you're on the 2-yard line?
Yeah.
So you don't have much time to react and see where you're going. But he's, from the time the center snapped the ball and it hit his hands, he was staring him down.
No, yeah, I agree with you.
So, I mean, that's still, though. I mean, hell, go up the middle for a sneak. Get a fullback in there and go old school 32 dive.
Yeah, power eye, baby.
I mean, there's so many different. You could have really, like the Steelers did in their second Super Bowl, and ran a speed option. With Ben Roethlisberger, if Big Ben can do it, Russell Wilson can do it. But, I mean, damn. So, yeah, the Tuck rule, they should have lost that game. They would have never made it to the Super Bowl. So that's 5 rings.
Yep.
The Spygate
takes you to 4.
The Falcons blew it, 3.
Yeah.
Seattle with the worst play call in history, 2. And yeah, so, and if you really want to go deeper, Vinatieri misses 2 kicks.
Because that would have been what, the first Super Bowl, or is that the Rams?
Hang on, because 1 kick. Well, 1 year was when they played the Rams, and that was the Spygate year. So that kind of goes.
That was the Spygate year.
Yeah, so that kind of goes hand in hand.
I forgot that was Spygate.
Which one was it? I don't know. The year they played the Eagles, I think, when T.O. dominated them, and he had a broken ass leg.
Is that back with McNabb and all that?
Yeah, that was when McNabb and Westbrook and T.O. and Brian Dawkins as their safety.
Yeah, that's what, 05?
It was a long time ago. Because ain't none of them in the league anymore.
No.
That's back when they had, oh God, Sean Andrews.
Yeah, that's been a minute.
Yeah.
Definitely been a minute.
Yeah, so, that's crazy to think about. Just if one play changes in all them games, Brady has 2 rings.
I know, but that's sports, baby.
Yeah,
that's sports. That's like I wanted to bring this up the other day whenever I was on. I know you watched the game because I watched the game.
Uh-oh.
My old lady can sit there and tell you exactly what I did during this game is the College World Series.
Let's not the infamous drop pop up.
Yes, I'm here to tell you, buddy. It's just me and my old lady. We're at the house. We're watching the game, and I'm having some drinks. She's having her some drinks. I'm excited. We got the lead. We won the first game. I mean, beat the dog snot out of them.
Yeah.
The very first game. Here we are, right here. This is second. It's the freaking ninth inning.
2 outs.
2 outs. And this brought me back. Just as soon as I heard the ping, took me right back to Little League. It was a real soft, high top ping, you can tell, so it's going to have a bunch of backspin straight up in the air. Just as soon as I heard it, my old lady, she will tell you, I jumped up off the couch, I'm looking at it, arms up, and I said, my God, I'm about to finally watch Arkansas win a national championship in something besides track.
Yeah.
And I was yelling, that's it, national champs. And then everybody forgot what you learned in Little League on who calls off who, and then they all stood there like a bunch of fools.
Yep.
The ball fell, and 2 games.
When that ball hit the ground, like, never in my life have I had a moment to where I was standing up and then I couldn't stand. Like my legs just kind of gave away. And then, because this is when I was with my ex-wife, and as soon as it hit the ground, like, there was nothing said for like 5 minutes. And I told her, that's it. The series is over.
Yeah.
And they still had one more game.
Yeah. This is it. We lost.
Yeah.
We lost.
And when that game 3 rolled around, there was, from the first pitch, there was never a question. Never.
That Oregon had it.
Yeah. And it was, and you watch back at that game, Arkansas was just like, man, because they were just, it wasn't even like the guy from Oregon State was good. I mean, he's good, but all he had to do was throw it up there and they were going to swing.
That was it, man. That sucked all the life.
Yeah. They came out flat. There was no get up. There was no, they were just all right, let's get this crap over with. Let's go home.
Yeah, exactly like last year.
Yeah.
I mean, we had an ace of a team last year, and we got to the World Series, and we fought, but we lost the very first game. Then we had to turn around and play them the very next day.
Yeah.
And we just said, hey, let's get back on the bus. I'm done.
At some point, as many times as Arkansas makes it to the College World Series, at some point they have to break through. They get too much talent not to.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Some point, they have to break through.
See, I think, just personally, I think there was a real good chance that it was going to be this year, because our main 3 that we had were
Kirstad.
They were juniors. Everybody knew, hey, after this season, they're going.
Done. Yeah.
They're done. And, I mean, that was like the first, they played, 19 games before?
Yeah, 19.
Before they played.
Yeah.
I mean, we never made it to SEC play.
Right.
We made it right before it, and then that's like, hey, look, all sports are down.
And it was one of those things, they started off the year hot as hell. I think they went like 7-8-0.
Yeah.
Then lost 3 or 4 in a row, and then they alternated wins and losses for a few games.
Yeah, when we went to Minute Maid Park, home of the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
But when we went to Minute Maid Park, and we lost.
Let me guess, they're America's second team?
They're America's team in baseball.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But we lost to what? Baylor, Texas, and Oklahoma. I think those were the 3 teams that were in there that we played.
Was it Oklahoma or Oklahoma State? I know it was Oklahoma.
It was Boomer Sooner.
Okay.
Yeah. And once we dropped them 3 games real quick, man, all the morale was...
Yeah.
Because then we went on, like a 6-game lose streak?
Yeah, something like that.
And then all of a sudden, man, we found our stride. We bounced back.
Yeah. Man, baseball is a game that will humble the hell out of you. Because you can be on top of the world, lights out, best player in the world for 10 games. And then that next game, one pitch can just put you in a funk for 2 weeks.
Yes, sir. Yes,
baseball will humble you. I mean, football will humble you because, you run across the middle and Ray Lewis is there and knocks your damn head off. But baseball will get in your head and it will make you question your life.
Yes, sir. Hey, I've done it when I played for my high school.
Yeah.
And everything. Dude, I start the season. Oh, you can't touch me.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, just like you said, a pitch, something just you
one
miss
pitch, an inch can.
And then all this, like you said, man, I think I went on a slump. I think for like the next six games, man.
Yeah, and when you get in a hitting slump, and I don't care where, summer league, high league, summer ball, high school, when you get in a slump, it's like the hardest thing because, oh, I know I'm doing this, I know I'm doing that, and then you try to correct it, and you mess up even more. You start pressing, you start. All right, I got to get in earlier. I got to step up in the box. I got to lean. Do I need to lean back? Do I need to lean back? Do I need to choke up? Do I need to go in? Do I need to go out?
Yeah, and then you start going. All right, the first time I've seen him, he came through with a four seam, and now he's gonna come through and try and throw me a slider or a curve, and
it will.
All you people that has never played baseball, or you people that were not great at it. And did not really know if you're on the pitching mound or you have somebody on the pitching mound against you and you love the game of baseball and you know you're good at it, everything that we just talked about, just real quick for like that minute and a half, that goes through your mind in 3 seconds.
Yeah. It'll. And you see, my thing was when I couldn't ever think about, okay, last at bat, he went with a 1-0 fastball. He went with a 0-1 changeup. I couldn't do it because if I'd done that, I would have never hit anything.
See, I did. Every time
I had to just go by what I saw.
And I did that a bunch. I would watch and see when it came off his fingers.
Yeah.
Seeing what was going to happen. But whenever I came up to bat, or well, I guess not technically whenever I came up to bat, whenever I was on deck.
Yeah.
And I'd sit there and I'd watch him. And I'm like, all right, last time I was up to bat, or the last time we played him, he would try and throw a high curve up at my shoulders, try and break it in, or he would throw a sinker, at my thighs, try and drop it down at my knees,
and I remember one year I was up to hit, and remember a boy named Rudy?
Oh, yeah.
He was pitching. And, I've faced him before. He would throw a fastball, a changeup. Every now and then he'd throw a curveball. Well, he had me, it was 0-2 or 1-2. I had 2 strikes on me. All of a sudden, for the first time ever, he throws in a knuckleball. And a good one.
Oh, man, it's hard to be a good knuckleball.
I was like, because I started to swing, I was like, wait, what's it? Strike 3. Oh, hell.
Whenever we was all playing, and we had Jonathan on our team, in batting practice, did he ever throw that nasty curveball at you?
Yeah, he threw it at me because I had to face him in a game one time. Yeah,
where it looks like it's going to hit you and you drop back and he's dead over the plate.
Yeah.
He got me one time in batting practice like that because he was, we was playing. I was talking a bunch of noise and he was, he knew where I liked.
You were talking trash, never.
Yeah. I'm a hitter. Mine, you get him up here to my shoulders. Oh, I'm taking it. I'm not over the plate and everything. You throw me something high up here around my shoulders, it's gone. And Jonathan knew that. And, of course, I was talking some noise to him. And I was telling him, I said, whatever you throw at me, buddy, I'll never back out of this batter's box against you. And I'm telling y'all, when he threw this curveball, I was like, oh, shit. And I thought the pitch just got away from him. And I said, oh, no, I ain't taking this. So I backed up. I was like, no. And, dude, when that son of a gun got right there at the edge of the grass and broke and went back, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I got you, homie. Good.
Man,
good job.
You always got to take one for the team, though, if you can. Because if you remember, the year we talked about last time, my first year of Babe Ruth, Dude, for the first 6 games, I got hit like 11 times. I was the guy that after you and David would come up and smoke one, I was the one that had to pay for it.
Yeah. All right, I can't take this no more.
Yeah. Finally, I told Coach, I was like, put me ahead of them. I'm tired of this.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering, because I'm going to toot my own horn here, my last year of Babe Ruth, if you've ever wondered what it feels like when you hit one and you know it's gone.
Just you feel it.
You feel nothing. You feel nothing.
Don't even feel like you hit the ball.
Yeah, like you hear it, but like you feel nothing. There's no jar of the bat. There's just little kick. There's no. You hear it and you just follow all the way through. Like there's nothing there. That's what it feels like.
Man,
it was weird. And of course, I'm blazing fast as it is. I'm pretty sure the pitcher thought I was pimping a home run, but I was running full speed. So that's.
Oh, you talking? I'm glad you brought that up. It made me think of this. You remember when we was down in Junction and we was playing? Do you remember me and David running and meeting you at home plate whenever you stole from second to third and made it all the way home?
Yeah. Folks, let me tell you something right now. If I steal a base on you, you need to call a replacement. I'm telling you, folks. My arms will move 100 miles an hour, but the rest of my body is just kind of stagnant. I mean, I'm a fat guy with little legs. So.
That just popped in my head, dude. I forgot about that. We was yelling 4 flat, 4-0, 4-0. Come on, baby.
I think at one point, y'all actually, because I had my jersey number, I was 14. I think at one point, y'all wanted to change me to 4 and write .0 on there.
No, we probably did.
It's possible.
That sounds like something.
Because I remember y'all talking about it, but I don't remember if y'all actually did it or not.
I don't think we did.
Whatever. If you can't make fun of yourself, then you're going to live a horrible existence.
Yeah, you're right. But,
so, whatever.
Oh,
man. While we were on break, you said you had to ask me something or tell me something.
Oh, yeah, but I'm glad
I just remembered. I was supposed to remember this at the start, but we're 25.
Well, you remembered one of them.
Yeah, I remembered one of them.
Yeah. I was listening today to, Good Godcast.
Yeah.
And you were talking about, hey...
I told you want to go back and listen to yourself.
Well, no, I'm not even talking about me. I'm talking about I was listening to the one you put on.
Oh, okay.
And everything. And, you were talking about, like, hey, there's, like, any kind of little local bands or there anything like this that, let you help me, let me help you kind of situation.
Yeah, and for those of you wondering what we're talking about, Danny and I, we want to get local people to do an introduction. Hi, my name is X, and this is the Greek Godcast. And we're also looking for local artists, whether you're just a singer, you're in a rock band, you're a rapper, if you're local, we want you to use your creativity to do an intro for the podcast, and we'll put it on here. And when we use your song, if we get enough, we'll alternate them in and out. And when we use your song, we'll put intro by so and so. Check out their Instagram or Twitter, whatever social media platform that you use for your music. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to support the local artists.
Now, on your support on your local artists, different people have different things. Are you wanting like the local South Arkansas?
I would like to try to keep it more local, but South Arkansas.
You'll take South Arkansas.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean because El Dorado, Smackover, Magnolia, Texarkana, it's all sort of just kind of one big.
No, yeah, I mean everything's 40 minutes away from.
Yeah, so local, you know,
I got you.
we want to support the local artists. And again, basically, and before we start this, since we're trying to clean up the show, we still do curse a little bit. But no cursing, you know, about a minute long. Mention the Greek Godcast. There you go. I'm not going to tell you how to do music and be creative. Those are the guidelines.
Well, I got a band in mind that, you know, a friend of mine. He's the drummer for it. He's, you know, his son's the lead singer. His son's wife is vocals with him, and I won't give their name out right now until I talk to him. And
they're pretty good. I heard them a minute ago.
Yeah. I pulled them up, let Tyler listen to them. They're real good, like real good country band.
Yeah.
And you know, like I said, whenever I, you know, was watching your podcast, that, you know, I thought about it, and then when you messaged me today, because we actually had this time scheduled for later on during the weekend. Yeah,
Danny and I were actually supposed to record today, but he had some things go awry with his schedule, so we couldn't do it. So I figured, let's go ahead and get this one out of the way, and then for the rest of the weekend, I can do the honeydew list and everything.
There you go. But I'm gonna talk to my guys, let them know, like, hey, look, bud, let me.
Did you talk to your brother yet?
No, because he's back on the boat right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, he's back at work. But
I'm so ready for that.
Yeah. No, when he gets back in, I'll talk to him. Like, hey, look, bud, just I'll come with you. We'll all just have a good time. Well, you know, I know you don't like being in a spot very long. We'll just sit down. We'll do a quick little 40 minutes or a quick hour or whatever.
Yeah,
we'll get you on. But I'm gonna talk to my boys, man, and I'll give them you know, the site to the Greek Godcast.
That's right.
That way that they can get a hold of you.
Sweet.
Get in contact and say, hey, look, buddy, this is it. And you just tell them, hey, just do this, send it back to me. I'm going to give y'all some perks on this, and
hell yeah,
let's get it going.
Again, if you're a local artist, rap, country, rock, whatever, don't matter. We're looking for intros. We will put it on.
What if I learn to yodel? Can I?
Yeah.
I can yodel, and what if I can yodel the Greek Godcast?
Yeah, go for it. If you can
y'all get ready for this.
If you can learn Spanish and start a mariachi band to do it, I don't, you know. We don't. Hey, we don't judge. We love everyone.
All right.
Well, almost everyone. If you're a politician, go F yourself. I hate politicians. Republican, Democrat, doesn't matter. F you all. Anyways.
Well, good, man. Well, I'll give him a shout and all that one day this weekend. And send my buddy a message and say, hey, look, man.
Yeah. Hey. Again, a minute or under, no cursing. Mention the Greek Godcast. There you go. And tell us your band name, musician name, what social media platform you want people to find. And we'll put it up.
All right, man.
Help us help you help us.
Sounds like a good deal, man.
Because we are technically a worldwide podcast.
There you go, buddy. Well, I told you, man, ever since I sent you that thing, dude, I told you I'd try and come up with some little stuff after watching.
Yeah. Oh.
See if I can't help a couple people out.
I don't know how we're going to make this segue. I know. I said F politicians. F'd. Getting F'd. Speaking of getting F'd.
Oh, F.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know. I've never talked to you about this. I don't remember.
Okay.
We might differ on this.
Okay.
Paying college athletes.
Oh, I'm against it.
Oh, shit.
I'm definitely against it. I don't think you should be paid to come play ball. You're not a professional athlete. You're not this. Recruited you because you weren't paid in high school. Your talent's got you here. Now, look, come here, play for me.
Okay.
And let me sharpen your skills and your tool set up. Let me put my neck out for you to get you in the combine and everything, and let's go from there. I'm not going to give you $1,000 a week, $2,000, whatever they do. I'm not going to give you a brand new, Ford Mustang to drive around and all that. I'm highly against it.
Okay, so let me tell you why you're wrong.
Okay.
You say you didn't get paid in high school. Well, in high school, were you on ESPN?
All the time. I'm just playing. No, it wasn't.
But say, in high school, were you selling out stadiums that had 100,000 people?
Buckaroo Stadium, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If 100,000 people made their way into Smackover, that town would blow up. Here's the thing. And the big deal is, well, you can't pay college athletes because how much are you going to pay starting quarterback for Clemson versus the captain of the swim team? Who cares? 100,000 people are not going to watch the swim team. Sorry, that's just how it is. These kids, am I old enough to call college football players kids?
Yeah, we're old enough.
Are we? Okay. These kids are, look, and I've talked to Danny about this on the show. Once you pass high school, football goes from a contact sport to a collision sport.
Yes. Yeah.
They're putting their bodies on the line for their universities. Oh, well, they get a free education. How many people with college degrees can't find a damn job?
I gotta give you that. Okay, so hold on. So you're gonna tell me this?
I wouldn't finish, but
okay.
okay.
Oh, go ahead and finish. I'll wait.
Right. So that goes on to football program. I mean, I forget the number, but the football team profited the University of Alabama millions of dollars. Why is it okay for a coach to profit, for the coaches to profit, the university to profit, the merchandise things to profit, but the people who are putting the most at risk can't? I'm not saying pay them $2 million. First of all, let's just acknowledge the fact that they're all getting paid under the table anyway.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. So why can't you give these kids $300 a week? Because, and again, I don't want to hear, well, the tennis team pulls in 6 people every match. I don't care. It's not fair. It's life. Shut up.
But here's the thing. I'm old school, buddy.
Kind of.
No, I'm.
Yeah, you are stuck in old school because you think Dallas is still America's team.
Shut up. I'm old school here. And this right here is a perfect example. If I gave you $100 for nothing.
It's not for nothing, though.
And no, just hear me out, bud. If I just came up and gave you $100, hey, buddy, here's $100 for wearing that white T-shirt. All right, and then say you came over and mowed my yard for me, and I gave you $100. Which one's gonna make you feel better?
What are you talking about? Because they're not doing anything.
You're getting handouts.
No.
Yes,
they not only have to keep up with their schoolwork, they're running 2-a-days.
No, but hold on. No, let's not get started about the schoolwork and everything.
Oh, it happens. People get suspended all the time.
Check it out, man. Whenever we were in school and we were student athletes and everything, I took, in whatever class I was in, except one class, which was my English, because that teacher, he didn't care.
Yeah.
But like, you're a student athlete, even in high school, man. You're taught that this is how life is, because whenever I was taking tests and everything in school, just because I'm a student athlete and, like 3 sports, hey, here's your test. Let's put a black mark through this answer and a black mark through this answer. You got 4 answers on one question. We're going to mark it all out for you. And hey, bud, just so you can keep playing and everything, just in case this test is hard, here, let's do this.
Okay.
And it's bullshit.
Okay. Are they still running their 2-a-day practices?
Yeah, I ran 2 a days doing it.
Are they still running? Are they still pulling in hundreds of thousands of people every week?
Well, our stadium ain't big enough.
Well, no, I'm saying for college.
No.
College kids.
Well, yeah, they are.
Are they still promoting games on national television? See, Trevor Lawrence and Clemson versus who?
I'm not.
Do you know the difference between college football and pro football? The idea of student athlete. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm against it, buddy. That's just me.
And again, I'm not saying pay them $2 million a year, but I think they deserve. I mean, give them a minimum wage paycheck every week. Because if you watch some of the things, a lot of them have to rely on bullshit to eat.
Bullshit
No,
on that.
no.
Dude,
Arian Foster. There was a documentary out, Arian Foster. They had to rely on free food that they would sit out in salad bars in the middle of a dorm room. At Tennessee. It wasn't some slack BS school. It was a Division I program school. What it's called college paid the profession of college sport. Shit, I don't remember what it's called. It's very fascinating. I'll have to look it up.
Look it up and let me watch it, because I know from stuff that I've seen and people I personally know that have gone on to D1 schools and played and everything, and is already there on a free education, on a full ride, because you're a student athlete living in these big, beautiful dorms that we have.
Dorms are not that fancy.
No, just listen. I got you in these nice, big, beautiful dorms. They're better than what you would be if you was on this side of campus. All right. Here is your meal ticket and everything. All you do is go flash this right there at the school cafeteria and get what you want. And, you're a big defensive lineman. You're a big offensive lineman. Here, we're going to load you up because, hey, this is what your coach wants us to do for
but
you.
That's
Everything.
when the before the game, when they have like their spreads and stuff.
Okay.
They're not talking about during the week.
Okay, well, here's the thing with that. If
They're
you
supposed to
want-
wait just till before the game to eat.
If you want to get paid and everything for being an athlete,
For
get
being
a job.
They already have one.
No. Well, why don't you go back and do like the movie Rudy? Clean the stadium. Do this and everything. Here, we'll pay you.
Why should they when they're the ones on the field profiting the university millions?
Because you're getting used to a handout. Life is not.
It's not a handout.
Yes,
they're the
it is.
ones that are at the practice. They're the ones that are taking the hits.
Okay.
They're the ones that are dealing with. They're dealing with the same stuff the NFL guys are dealing with.
Okay.
The only difference is this fake bullshit idea of student athlete.
Okay. All right. You get drafted.
Yeah.
In the NFL. All right. You already.
We're gonna have to take a break for it. I got to piss.
Don't take a break. We'll save this for the next one. Here, Tyler. You can do it this time.
All right. Where do we? Student athletes getting paid. He's very against it. I'm for it. We'll come back to it after this break. I gotta piss. And 3, 2, 1, break time.
Let's kick it back off.
We are back. Of course, we left off discussing college athletes getting paid. Jake was going to go to a point, and then I had to cut him off for a break. So, Jake, tell the people why you're still wrong about this.
Look, all right. Since I've calmed down.
You're not America's team.
All right. Now, I feel that blood pressure coming up. Since I've calmed down, I'm still against paying college athletes. I'm against it. You shouldn't do it. There's already enough perks that they can get just for being a student athlete. There's enough perks.
Okay, let me ask you this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
As far as perks, let's say you have random NFL player Todd Gurley.
Okay.
You sell an Atlanta Falcons number 21 Todd Gurley jersey.
Mm-hmm.
let's say you sell it for $30, he probably gets what, $5 from it?
Yeah.
That's fair because that's his jersey, that's his number, right?
Yes, when you make it to the NFL, that's fair.
But why is it you at a college place I can sell a number? If I'm in Clemson, I can sell a Trevor Lawrence jersey, but he don't get no money off of it.
Because this is...
Because my main thing is, when they promote the games that are going to make them millions from people watching it, they promote it as... They don't promote it as Clemson Tigers versus Team X. They promote it as Trevor Lawrence and Clemson versus this team.
Yeah.
People want to see the Trevor Lawrence. People want to see Tua. They're tuning in to see Tua and Trevor Lawrence. They're making millions and millions because of the players on the field.
You're right. Now, look, I can sit here and say this till I'm blue in the face on not paying student athletes. Excuse me.
It's the format.
Give them some perks for being there. You know, let them have certain things. And this is one thing that I kind of sat down to really come up with.
Oh, I wrote a whole blog on it.
But me,
because everybody talks about, well, they get a free education. Okay, they're doing the education on top of the 2-a-days and all the promotion they have to do for the team. The average cost, and it differs by state.
Yeah.
But the average price of a scholarship that they get is less than minimum wage a year.
Okay. Well, let me put it like this right here. Arkansas, we're not a big powerhouse football state.
We have the effing potential to be, but
we do, but I'm not talking about college. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about high school football.
Yeah.
We're not like Florida or Texas.
Right.
Or California. Okay. So you're talking about paying student athletes and everything. Okay. Now what about the big states like Florida and Texas and California, like De La Salle? All right. You play for De La Salle. Your number's 1. All right. Guess where you can go and buy a number 1 jersey in De La Salle, high school jersey with, let's say you played for them, with Jones on the back. Now, does that student deserve a check every week?
But we're not talking about high school.
No. But there's no difference than high school than it is college ball.
There's a huge difference.
No. Not in them big stadiums or them big states like that sell $60,000-$70,000 or 60 to 70,000 seats in a high school stadium. That
are they on ESPN selling?
Yes, sir.
Do they have multi-billion-dollar sponsors?
I can't say yes and I can't say no to that, but they are on ESPN. They are on all that. So are you saying that you should pay them high school students also?
Why not?
Why?
If they're making, are they making the school hundreds of millions of dollars?
I'm not. Yeah.
Hundreds
you
of
can
millions.
You can say they are. Yeah.
Then pay them. And I'm not saying pay Clemson players $10 million and pay Arkansas State $3,000. Come up with a number. All right, we're going to pay every player in college football $300 a week.
But that'll never work.
I mean, they're starting. They're already making it where they can get paid off their likeness.
Okay. All right. Well, let me put this right here in your ear before I pack my lip. All right.
I love getting Jake's blood boiling.
All right. Let's just straight cut across the board. You're a student athlete. You're going to make $300 a week.
Yeah.
Here. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's say. Oh, I'll use you as the good guy, or as the good athlete, me as the bad athlete. All right. Let's say Tyler Jones. He's number 1 in ESPN 247. He's number one defensive end.
Are we talking high school or college again?
No, we're talking going in. We're talking about going into college.
Okay.
You're the number one out of the whole nation. Okay.
Yeah.
And so you get drafted to, we'll say Alabama, because that's the big talk.
By the way, they call that recruit in college.
Just listen. You make it to Alabama. From day one, you're a starter.
Yeah.
It's defensive end. All right.
Yeah.
We're going to pay you $300 a week just because of this.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, we're going to draft, we're also going to, not draft, we're going to recruit
There you go.
Jake over here from this little bitty school, and Jake's number 112 on defensive end, but he has potential and I like his size. He's going to be a defensive end. Also recruited to Alabama.
Yeah.
So is it fair that you get to play, you have all this stuff going, and then here I am just showing up and practicing, not even getting to make the travel squad, but I'm still making the same amount of money you are for not doing anything close to what you're doing?
Are you still putting in the work?
Yeah, I'm still practicing.
There you go.
But I'm not on the field. I'm not taking the big hits. I'm not doing all that like you are.
If you're on the roster, you pay them $300, because at the end of the day, they're not going there to see Nick Saban. They're not going there to support their university. Their people are paying the money to watch the players. People are tuning in by the millions watching TV to see the players. The universities and the horrible NCAA idiotic retard organization are profiting millions. Meanwhile, these college kids, all right, here's your education that you'll never be able to use.
Okay, but you're sitting here still telling me. Let's say we've gone both through our freshman year. We're in our sophomore year. I'm still no closer to being able to play on the team and everything. I ain't made it there yet. And you're the star. Everybody loves you. Come see Tyler and X team against so and so and X team. You're gonna sit here and tell me that you're not gonna sit here and start getting aggravated that I'm putting in all the work. I'm out here on the field doing this. I'm the one that's taking all the potential chances for an injury, and I'm making this the same as this guy who's over here that's never stepped foot on the field during the game. You're gonna tell me you're still okay with making the same amount that this guy over here is making, that all he's doing is practicing football?
Yeah, let me tell you why. Because now California has passed it, and more states are passing it. I think Alabama was one of them, where players can get paid off their likeness. If they want to do a commercial for, I don't know, Joe Tom's auto sales, they can get paid for it. So who's Joe Tom's auto sales going to get? They're going to get the star. And who are they going to pay? The star. Who's going to get the most one? The star. But if you're on the roster, you're putting in the work, everyone gets $300 even. You have to pay them. Because what's going to end up happening, and it's already started to happen in the NBA, there's a lot of kids that are foregoing college basketball altogether and going to the G League for a year to make a little chunk of change and then go to the NBA.
Well, you're going to the G League and all that in the NBA. There's no difference than you getting drafted or going to the MLB and you're having to go through AA, AAA ball before you even come and play there. There's no
So
difference.
what's going to end up happening is these players are just going to say, hey, screw it. We'll sit out. We'll go play in Canada or something.
We'll go to the XFL.
They folded.
Already?
Yeah, the coronavirus killed them.
So the XFL just...
Yeah, the XFL is done. Corona killed them.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they were doing pretty good.
They were doing real good.
And then the coronavirus hit and killed them.
Wow. I didn't know the XFL was already...
Yeah. Again.
Non-existent. Again.
Yeah. Speaking of delusional, Vince McMahon. Woo! And you.
And me.
You got to pay the players, man. I'm not saying paying them millions, but you got to. I mean, again, they're all getting paid. It's just under the table.
They are.
Yeah, I mean, even the starting quarterback for whatever, Bowling Green, he's getting some money under the table.
I'm not saying they're not. I'm not saying,
but they deserve more than what they're getting. Because again, if you're the starting quarterback for Alabama, you're making more money for the university than Nick Saban is. Why is it Nick Saban can go off and shoot ads and commercials for Aflac and shit and make $40 million a year when if he don't have the players and they start winning 2 or 3 games a year, he's done.
See, but that also goes back to, like, look, this is... You're doing all this to build your stats and get your credibility out and everything. Your time to shine is like Joe Burrow. Hey, #1 overall pick in the draft. It's his time to shine. It's his time to go out and make his millions and millions and everything. Not during this.
Okay.
Your kid's still in college. Your kids.
Okay, so why not do it this way? All right, say we're gonna pass a law, a bill, whatever. We're gonna pay college athletes. If you're on the roster, you get $300 a week. Caveat being, it goes into an account until you're drafted.
See, I would be okay with that.
Okay, so would you not agree when most of these people are drafted at 20 years old, they're not still kids? Because if you gave me, how much are they getting paid out of the rookie deals now? Like $8 million, like $5 million.
Yeah, something.
If you gave me $5 million when I was 20 years old, I wouldn't be here.
I just have different opinions than a bunch of other people. I may be 100% wrong, and all 11 listeners on the Greek Godcast.
11?
Yeah. Hey, look, you got to start small before you get big.
Hey,
so
I had one video that I done my solo episode. So far on YouTube, it's got like close to 400 views.
What? Did you lift your shirt up a little bit or something on that?
No, it wasn't even a video. I just put the audio. I just put the logo over the audio and put it up on YouTube. And I pissed some people off.
Oh, well.
I mean, we've already addressed it, so I won't go back into it.
Well, okay, we won't do that. But I'll tell you what, buddy. If you want to, really one day, just between, I'm acting like I'm whispering so nobody can hear it. But if you want to, really one day, piss a bunch of people off, you let me know. If you're just like, hey, man, I want to make a bunch of people mad, but I want a bunch of views, and I want this, you just let me know, buddy.
I don't really want to do that. We're trying to grow right now.
Well, I'm just saying, you got to have some rainy days to enjoy a beautiful day.
True. I mean,
or bring me on and let me piss some people off.
We'll see. We'll see. I think we're going to cover that when Cadillac gets here.
Well, that's also why we're going to your exclusive.
It's going to be a Patreon exclusive. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right because if you're already a Patreon exclusive on this, then you're gonna have to tune in for this. If you're listening to this and you're not, you're really gonna need to subscribe, get on to this, because I'm telling you, when Cadillac comes here, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this out, I will aggravate him just to get aroused.
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard, but I know there's one particular thing that I can say, and that will flip his switch, and he'll be mad this whole time, and I will already fight and argue with him about it, just because to get him real mad. And y'all gonna have to subscribe to this if y'all to hear this, because it's gonna be vulgar whenever I set this fuse off on him.
So, yeah, pay the college players.
Agree to disagree. But we'll leave it at this.
So if you listen to this, which I hope you do, comment. Pay the players or don't pay the players.
Or call the hotline number. Oh wait, their phone's disconnected over here at Greek Godcast.
Yeah. I mean, you could email us if you wanted to. You could comment on the Facebook post. Specifically, I'd really like you to go to YouTube, hit subscribe, and then comment on it.
Do it. Go to YouTube, subscribe, hit comment, leave a little something. Or if you really want to make me happy, get you a carrier pigeon, write a note, send it this way.
Oh, a carrier pigeon. Hey, you know what's fascinating about carrier pigeons? I learned this the other day.
What'd you like?
It was so long ago when people used them that was the last time the Cowboys won.
Oh.
You like how I did that?
I like that. I like that. Woo.
You okay?
We ain't gonna go there right now, buddy.
I mean, let's be real though.
What we gonna be? I don't want to hear it.
Dak doesn't deserve $40 million right now.
No. I completely agree. 100%. No, he does not.
I mean, there's part of me that says, okay, your shelf life as an NFL player is very short. But then again, you're a quarterback and every rule is put in place to protect you. So, I mean, Brady's been playing for what, 21 years now?
Something like that, I guess.
A long time.
Yeah, he's been there a minute.
I mean, hell, he's 43, 44. So,
I got a question for you.
What's up?
And then this is one that I have mixed feelings on. Any college student, any sport or whatever, do you think that, in your personal opinion, do you think they should do 4 years? Or do you think they should be eligible, besides basketball, do you think they should be eligible to leave their junior year? Because, you can play, your freshman year in basketball.
Yeah, and it's not even a year. It's like 5 months.
Do you think they should have to?
I think, and regardless of which sport you're in, if you go to college, you should do a minimum of 2. Minimum of 2 years. If you're going to commit to the university, which is crap because you're committing to a team, you do 2 years. 2 years, and then after 2 years, you can go do whatever you want.
Say, I'm a little different.
But that's with the caveat that you do what's right, NCAA, and pay the players.
Say, and like I said, this is just me, and my thinking is, you should finish your college. You should get your degree before you dip out. And then this is just because to benefit that person. I mean,
but it wouldn't be benefiting the person.
It
would be benefiting the university, which they're already doing.
Well,
okay, let's say you're the number 1 player in the college basketball.
Okay.
Are you going to stay around for 4 years to get a bachelor's degree in
physical education?
Physical education.
No, I mean, I
in a
get
profession where you top out at what, 60,000? Or leave your junior year and sign a contract for $15 million?
I understand it.
Which one's benefiting you more?
In the present, yeah, getting out. And
if you're smart enough.
But I mean,
that's just playing contract. These rookies now, they're getting endorsement deals, so they're probably making $40-50 million their first year.
Here, I got a question for you off this whole subject, because apparently I'm wrong on all of it.
You are.
I can tell. What do you think? And I would like to see this.
Okay.
All right. Let's say instead of you're making $20 million a year, you're making $60 million. You're making $100. You're making, X. and then getting to watch these professional athletes, like, I really don't feel like it today, and everything. What do you think the games would be more entertaining if you went, hey, look, here we go. We're going to give the winning team this week, you're going to get, every player on this team is going to get $100,000 for winning for this week, and the losing team, we're going to give everybody $20,000. Do you not think that would give you more incentive and the games would be more entertaining to watch?
I'd be all for it. Whatever would make the NFL more exciting. If the NFL was exciting as people thought it was, it'd be great.
Oh, it's nothing like it used to be.
No. But if you done that, yeah, I think there'd be more incentive.
I think the game.
And here's a problem I have with the NFL players, and this is completely off subject of that kind of. They're always complaining about NFL lockout. Again, you don't have to be quiet.
I try to be quiet because I'm trying to be professional.
We're in a
I
shed.
guess I'm not being professional because I'm drinking on the job at the moment.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, we're in the shed recording on my phone. But these NFL players talk about they're not getting paid enough. They're not getting paid enough. They want a new labor deal. Okay, you do these labor deals, I think it's like every 5 or 6 years. Why don't y'all fight for guaranteed contracts?
Yeah, we'll guarantee you. We'll sign you for $40 million for 3 years, but you're guaranteed
35.
Yeah.
But they won't do that. And it blows my mind. They fight for this other stuff, and then they talk about wanting their money. Fight for guaranteed contracts. NBA does it. MLB does it. NHL does it. Get a guaranteed contract.
Shit, that's like I can't. Was it Jake Cutler?
Oh God.
No. Hear me out. That like he did like 2 seasons in the NFL because he signed like a 5-year, $40 million, but was guaranteed like $27 million after 2 years.
Yeah.
And then he was smart. The kid wasn't even 23. Did his 2 years in the NFL, made him like $26 million, and said, "All right."
Jay Cutler?
It's the first one that popped in my mind. I know it's not him.
Oh,
but
okay.
I can't remember.
Okay, you were just saying for example.
Yeah, for an example.
I thought you were saying he actually done it.
No, there was a kid that came out, and he was a quarterback. I can't. I might have to look up his name.
Yeah.
And everything, but yeah, like he's like, hey, look, here you go. We're gonna sign you to this $40 million, 5 years, but we're gonna guarantee you $22 million after 2, and everything for you to sit here and play. Oh, sign me on the dotted line.
Yeah.
Played 2 seasons and said, hey, you know what? I retired. I'm 23 years old.
Yeah.
I'm done.
But that's what.
Cut me my check for $26 million.
I don't get these NFL players. They talk about, well, we want to do what makes us money. All right, cool. Y'all are the ones on the field. Y'all are the ones taking the shots, whatever. Why don't y'all fight for guaranteed money? If y'all hold out, guess what? The owners will cave.
No, because the reason they're not holding out and everything, because if I say, hey, Tyler, let me show you this right here, buddy. This looks good on paper. Here's $100 million on paper. You see that, you're like, oh.
Yeah, but at this point, these players should be smart enough to know, all right, it says $100 million, but okay, over here they only got $10 million guaranteed.
Oh, well, yeah, if they finished school, graduated college, and wasn't getting paid in college, they'd be smart enough to know, hey, this is what I need to do.
They don't have to do that. They got agents.
Well, their agents are...
Because if I'm in it makes no sense. Okay, if I'm in the NFL, you offer me $100 million, okay, you're going to guarantee 75?
Sign me on dotted line, big boy.
Yeah. Fight for guaranteed money. Or if they give you a contract that doesn't have anything guaranteed, here's a trick. Don't sign it.
Here's a guaranteed. If you didn't, you're guaranteed you're going to get F'd in the backside for not fighting for guaranteed money.
Right. But here's the thing. Let's say...
I'm listening to you, homie.
Uh-oh. Beer hitting your system again?
Yes, sir. I'm listening to you.
But let's say you got... who's a Patrick Mahomes. He's still on his rookie deal, I believe.
Yes.
Let's say he wants a $150 million contract, $100 million guaranteed. Kansas City says no, he becomes a free agent. Do you know how long he'll be a free agent?
A very, very, very long time.
For about 3 hours.
No. Ain't nobody gonna game.
Bulls. You
Who
don't.
the hell is gonna sign? I mean, there'll be some dummy out there.
Really, you don't think right now, let's say Patrick Mahomes is a free agent. He wants $100 million guaranteed. You don't think the Raiders wouldn't jump on it? You don't think the Texans wouldn't jump on it?
They're not gonna jump on $100 million guaranteed. No.
Oh, it would last about 3 hours, and that would only be because he's talking with his agent. Which team should I go to? You don't think the flipping, who is it? The team in New York that always, the Jets. You don't think they would jump on it? The Panthers.
Here's another good thing. We're talking about this. Why the hell are they paying these people so much money? Like realistically.
The only answer I can give is because. Are you talking about football or just pro sports?
Just pro sports in general.
Because they are price gouging on tickets, and it's only because people want to see the players, and they are making millions upon millions upon millions.
Well, why?
And you have to pay them, or else they won't be there, and then you won't have money.
Fuck. Forget them.
I mean, I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying that's the reason.
We'll save that for another.
Well, no, I mean,
time.
Let's roll. Let's roll with it.
All right, man. Because I'm very patriotic.
Yeah.
Very, very.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Me personally, I would much rather, instead of our troops that are making $30,000 a year,
Yeah.
$40,000. I'd much rather see our troops make, $2 million, $1 million, whatever it may be a year, and then just give these athletes. You're running a football or you're throwing a baseball or whatever. Give them $50,000-$60,000.
You know why that won't happen? Because in the military, it's a government job, and the politicians need their 8 houses.
I 100% agree with you. I understand.
And it's like Charles Barkley said, there's only there's only a few real jobs in America: doctors, teachers, police officers, firefighters, and doctors. The rest.
You said doctors twice.
My bad.
It's okay.
And the rest of us are just having fun. I would add nurses into that.
We're having fun. All right, look.
Well, he was just saying in general.
Okay.
Those are the only real jobs: armed service, doctors, teachers, firefighters, first responders. What was the other one? Nurses.
No.
Those are the only real jobs.
Okay, well let me.
I probably butchered the exact quote, but
it's okay. But I will say this right here, because in my field that I've done, I've gone through the electrical field, done it, got it.
Yeah.
All right. Going through the plumbing field, I'm doing it, gonna have it.
Yeah.
All right. Now, set your ass in your house with no heat or no air, no running water, or nothing like that, and everything, and then call you a police officer, a firefighter, a doctor, a nurse, whoever, to come over and fix it.
I mean, he wasn't saying, hey, your job doesn't suck. He was just saying,
those are the real jobs?
Those are the real jobs of people that should be making the most money. I mean, he was basically, even though he was a former professional athlete, he was just saying, hey, a damn teacher or a service member, they should make more money than I do.
I agree with a teacher.
Yeah.
I do agree with a teacher.
Yeah, and I mean, teachers, they're like anyone else. There's shitty ones, there's good ones.
Yeah.
But teachers are, oh my God, the way they're underpaid.
They're bad underpaid.
I mean,
very bad underpaid.
Folks, you got to think about it. Not only are they trying to get your kid to be smart, they also have rooms of 15 to 30 kids, and they're trying to correct the crap that you don't do at home.
Here's the thing right now. With this COVID-19 stuff, And schools have been canceled.
Yeah.
What now? 2 months.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much done for the
I
year.
mean, yeah, schools is over.
I think the middle of March? 1st of March?
There's something like that right now. You parents were having to homeschool, teach your kids because they had these packets and all that they had to do.
Now you see what kind of crap they have to do.
Now tell me if not on the first day of school, you are not going to be sitting in that line at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Get the hell out of here.
Trying to push these kids out.
Yeah. Oh, man. It blows my mind that teachers, I mean, most teachers are what, 40,000? 35,000?
Maybe.
To...
I think we make more than what most teachers make.
Yeah. And school lasts what? Let's see, August to May.
You got what, 7 months of school?
7 months, 5 days a week. Ooh, that leads me to something else I'm going to ask you here in a second. 7 months, 5 days a week, 8 hours a day?
Yeah. And everybody that's going to sit here and do this math real quick and everything, I know that we said 7 months. I know that's not correct, but we took into account
August, September, October, November, December,
Hang
January,
on, Tyler,
February,
done.
March, April, May. 9 months.
All right, so you're doing 9 months. Okay, now.
Or 8.5 technically.
Okay. All right, well, 8.5, whatever you're doing. Now, let's back up. Let's take the Thanksgiving break, your little holiday breaks, all this other stuff, the little days you get off. And
they get all kinds of days off.
You almost come out just 7 months.
Yeah.
So, for people that were listening, like, oh, what the hell? That's where we got the 7 months from, real quick, because all the little breaks.
Yeah.
Now, anyways, back to what you were just wanting to say.
7 months, 5 days a week, 8 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
Of not only them.
Actually, it's more than 8 hours now.
Is it?
Yeah. School starts at.
I barely went to school, so I don't.
The school starts now 7:50. You don't get out till 3:30.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay.
So I think it's more 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. No, I'm wrong still.
It's still 8 hours.
Yeah.
You're wrong again.
Yeah. Apparently, let's go America's team.
So 7 months, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week of trying to teach your kid.
Now hold on before we go any further. That's with the students there. That's not putting in what time the teachers get there and what time they leave.
Yeah. Trying to teach your kid subjects to further their education and prepare them for life.
Which y'all were screwing that up.
On top of, I'd hate to say glorified babysitting, but
That's glorified babysitting.
Trying to keep your kids safe and correct them from acting like an idiot because you don't pay attention to them at home, because when they get home, hey, go play your Xbox, go watch TV, leave me alone. And if you're a person who thinks, well, teachers, they get paid enough, they don't deserve any more,
you're the problem.
F you. You are a piece of shit. Because I could get on a rant about it, but it'll have to be a Patreon exclusive episode for that one, because
subscribe, get on there,
to
hear the good stuff. It's just like every little radio show you listen to in the mornings and stuff. They always sit there and tell you, "Hey, subscribe to this to get on our other part where we can cut up." So get on it.
Yeah. So
Greek Godcast, let's go.
So I saw a post, and it's going to happen. England School District here in Arkansas. They're going to do, I think they said, a 2-year trial period of 4-day school weeks.
There's actually, man, I got a buddy of mine. He graduated about 2-3 years ago. I think this would make this coming school year will make 3.
Yep.
And he's in Georgia, and that's what they did.
I mean, I like it. Because, I mean...
The only thing that was different with theirs on the 4 days instead of the 5 days, their school years were a little longer.
Yeah.
Like, they got out of school, they really technically only got like a month and a half out for school, and then they would start back school like right after, like a week after 4th of July.
Yeah.
They would go back.
I mean, it would make, as a parent who has to take a kid to school, it would, well, for me personally, since I work 4/10s on my job, it would work out great.
Yeah.
But there are, most normal jobs is 5 days a week. It would make it a headache, you know, oh, I got to find a babysitter. I'm going to have to take a kid to a babysitter. I got to.
Yeah.
But I kind of like it because, I mean, let's be honest. Most kids check out after Wednesday anyway.
Well,
mentally they check out.
Let me ask you this, man, because this was another thing that this has been a while ago since I've heard this, and this is, you know, just talk that I've heard. What is your input on like some schools we're trying to go to instead of, you know, you have, let's say, 25 students in a class.
Yep.
That is your class. And instead of everybody getting up, walking, going to another class, they rotated teachers instead of rotating students out.
I don't like that.
You don't like that idea?
I don't like that. I think, and I only say that, again, I've never been a teacher. I don't know. But, you know, when I was in school, each teacher, they had their room set up to how they wanted it. They had, you know, their whiteboard over here, their projector over here, their TV here.
Yeah.
I think, and that's how they liked it. That's how they were comfortable with it. We should make the teachers comfortable with their room. Let them do it how they want it. So, and look, the classrooms are usually no more than 10 feet apart, so you lazy-ass kids need to get up and walk 10 feet. It's not going to kill you.
All right, what about, this was another thing.
But now, hang on.
Okay,
I will say this. Give the kids their lockers back and quit making them carry 7 40-pound books. Give the kids their locker back.
Who does that? What school still does that?
There's quite a few, actually.
Because now, I know they did this all the way my junior and senior year. All you carried around was a pencil and a pen in your pocket, because when you came up in the summer to sign up, get your classes and everything, they gave you all your books then. Your books went home with you. Then you had books in the classrooms, and you had special spots picked out for every class to where you left.
Yeah,
like your
well,
notebooks.
I mean, some schools do that. Most schools do that now, but there are still some schools that your kid has to carry around the textbooks in a backpack. And let's be real. With the textbooks they have, you carrying 5 or 6 of them in a bag.
That's heavy.
Heavy. It's, you know, if you think the government is smart, like I've said several times on here, look at what they've done to a gas can. That's the government for you.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, pay the damn teachers. And the school system, I say, is broken.
It is. You know what I just thought about, buddy?
What's up?
Wasn't this supposed to be a sports
Well, yeah,
podcast?
It's the format. It's the format. Well, you know, people who have listened to the show know we take rabbit trails and...
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good. Who cares? It's the format.
Okay, buddy. I was just sitting here while you were ranting. I was sitting there going, "Oh, aren't we supposed to be talking about sports?"
Yeah. We'll get back to sports after the break. But before we go on break, are you in a time crunch?
I'm not in a time crunch, buddy. We're beating this 2 hours and 54 minutes, if I remember correctly, is what it was. Yeah, so we're about to beat that.
So before we go back to sports, I got one more thing to ask you, and then we'll take a break.
Okay, go ahead, buddy.
And and it's kind of tricky.
Okay.
Because the way, and I think Smackover still does it. Do you think schools should go back to teaching like wood shop and mechanics?
Yes, absolutely, yes.
Because I know there's a lot of schools that don't do that.
Yes, absolutely.
Because, folks, there are people my age that I've talked to who don't know how to change a spare tire.
Yes, there's people like, just even talking about the. All right, in my field, in the construction field that I have, and everything, being a plumber, you have. I'm on a new job, and doing the rough end, and everything, and I sit there and I tell you, all right, hey buddy, I need you to cut me, this piece of pipe, 56 and 5/8. That's how long I need it. Oh, hey, take off the makeup for this 90, which, inch and a quarter, whatever it is. I need you to take off for it. And that's what I need you to do. And plus, oh, hey, there's also, this valve that's got to be cut in here. So I need you to also get this measurement, cut this valve in for me. So instead of going, all right, what I said to you minus this, I know it's that, and I know the takeoff for this is this, and everything. The kids now, instead of being able to do it in their head or just do a quick little figure, dude, they're going to need a whole wall for the way that they're teaching these kids math with this Common Core stuff to get one simple answer.
Well, I will say, one, I'm not good at doing fractions and stuff, so I would have to think about it. But if you can't get a measurement right, you're too dumb. You're dumb times two. Because, one, if you're doing a job where you got to measure, you should know. That's one. Two, they sell measuring tapes.
Dude, here's the thing on your measuring tapes. Kids can't read measuring tapes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They make measuring tapes now that have every mark noted. This is 3/4. This is 1/4. This is half. This is 3/8. This is whatever. They have it marked.
I get that, but dude, there's still kids that can't read that.
And it's like, I don't understand, like, again, here we go, sounding like the old back in my day guys. But, like, I learned to drive with a stick shift.
The kids can't do that now.
Yeah, that's like the best auto theft tool there is now. And before I could drive my own truck that my dad bought me when I was 16, he said, before you go off driving by yourself, there's going to be 3 things. You're going to learn how to change a tire.
Yes.
You need to know how to check and change the oil.
Yes.
Or as you Yankees say, oil. And you're going to learn how to read a map.
Yeah.
I had to do those 3 things before he let me drive.
Oh, and you kids that drive a standard or halfway can drive a standard.
Burn that clutch up.
You kids that do that, if y'all want to go real fast, that R in the bottom right corner, which is where it is 99% of the time, if you hit 5th gear and you're still going and you want to go fast, dump that clutch again, throw that sun gun right there in that race gear and let her go.
The comments of Jake Superman Robertson do not necessarily reflect the thoughts and views of Greek Podcast. So,
don't do that. That's reverse. I was just playing. Don't do that because you're not going to like the outcome.
And the people behind you are not going to like it either.
No.
So,
neither will your insurance company.
Yeah. Learn how to read a map. Because guess what? That paper map, that battery's not going to die.
Dude, I'm telling you. Let's hit our break.
Yeah.
And
well, is your next thought sports related? If it's not, roll on with
it.
this.
Okay.
We still got about 14 minutes.
Okay. All right. Can't nobody copyright this. Greek Godcast, correct? If you heard it first on Greek Godcast, nobody can take it from you, correct?
I hope not.
Okay. Well, we're going to try this and everything, and I'm going to go ahead and let you know if somebody's listening and y'all get this and y'all take this TV show from me, I'm telling you, I'm coming for you. Greek Godcast and everything is got this in the bag, and I think this would be a great show. I would watch it. If you remember Cannonball Run?
Cannonball Run.
With the vehicles?
Is that where they got like 10 teams and they raced across the country and they had to do? Okay.
Yes, and you get these little cards that tell you got to do this and all that.
Your next challenge is 48 miles away.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
If we would take these kids now and give them a map of the United States, give them a map, and all right, for your challenge, you have to run this obstacle course. You got to do this. You got to do that. Whatever. And say your destination is this spot in, say, Kentucky. If you're the winner of that, you get a map of Kentucky. Take all their cell phones, all the GPS, take all that away from them, and give them maps that you have a driver and you have somebody over here that's got to read a map and tell you where to turn. Tell me if that would not be a good TV show to watch.
That would be a cluster mess.
But would you not watch it? Would you not tune in to watch it?
I would.
Every week.
Because the kid in Texas be trying to make it to Kentucky and end up in Idaho.
But I'm telling you, would you not watch that? I know I would.
Be like Dumb and Dumber. I figured Rocky Mountains be a little rockier than this. That John Denver's full of shit. But I just... and I've seen it on Facebook. I forget what school it is. But this guy, he teaches these kids how to change a tire. And they're like seniors. And it's like... It is not hard to change a tire.
It's not. But
And I will hear of people. I got, and again, he'll remain nameless, but a guy at work, he was from California, and he was talking about one time he wasn't in LA. He was in a town close to it that's kind of secluded, like one of them desert roads, kind of.
Yeah.
And he had a flat tire, and he said, I sat there for 4 hours. I'm like, well, why did you wait for 4 hours? Well, I had to wait on AAA. Like, dude, if you'd have got out, you could have got it done in 30 minutes max.
See,
He's like, well, I'm not real sure how to do it. You're working in a chemical plant and you don't know how to change a flat tire.
See, I'm telling you, man, I agree with you. You need to bring that back into schools, or you need to. If you see your daddy or your grandpa or whoever outside tinkering with something,
go watch them.
Go with them, because I'm telling you, if changing a flat,
it should take you 30 minutes tops.
It's not hard.
No.
But if you halfway know the concept of it and know, hey, I need to take the jack, I need to put it here to lift the vehicle up.
Really?
But here's the thing. That's simple. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
But then here's the problem that I feel it would be is, instead of getting on your knees, staying in front, everything back behind you, you're good. People would get comfortable and try and sit down, put their legs under there. That jack malfunction falls down. Now you got the whole car.
I mean, really though, if you just look at the concept of a tire and how it goes on a vehicle, if you can't change one out, you might have bigger issues.
But here's the thing with that though, man. Like, all right, say
it is literally connect A to B, tighten up C.
But here's the thing with that though, dude. Like let's say that, okay, yeah, I know, I got to lift the car up.
Yeah.
I take this off. I put my tire on and everything. I got to put these lug nuts back on. But people, if they don't know, and it's not their fault because they ain't been taught to do it, but everybody in the world knows, all right, I got my tire on, my lug nuts are hand tight. What's your next step? Is you jump, I tighten this one up, now I got to jump caddy corner.
Yeah.
And tighten everything up. Somebody would sit there and just start tightening in a circle. Drop it down, tighten it up in a circle, and that's not the correct way to do it.
Right. And again, I know we sound like the old get off my lawn guys, but it's just so weird. Like, we're not old, but just how different it is from, like, my age. I'm 29. How different it is from 29 to 22.
Yeah.
It's a 7-year gap, and if you think about it, 7 years is nothing.
Yeah, and I mean that's like my gap. I'm 48 to 22. It's a long ways.
48
Yeah.
years. Last time Cowboys were relevant.
Nope.
So, we're going to take a break. We're going to get back to the sports talk. We had to go down that little rabbit trail. Y'all know how it is.
Yeah.
We get a rant on and then we'll keep going.
Y'all,
So,
y'all get on Greek Godcast.
yeah, go to patreon.com/GreekGodcast. $3 a month gets you everything. And it'll help us out. We got a plan. We got plans that are going to be big, but we need your help.
Don't miss out on it. I'm telling you, you're gonna kick yourself in the butt. I made a good pledge to them today and everything. And if you can't afford $3 a month, you got that in your ashtray in your vehicle now. So y'all come on, don't miss out on it.
Also, go to YouTube, search up Greek Godcast. Hit the subscribe button. It takes 10 seconds. Hey, if you Google Greek space Godcast, we come up.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? So here you go. That's another thing, man. Doing big things here. And also, why don't y'all come on? Get your name on the board.
Yeah. When we get the video back. Oh, that's a big news. Danny is getting an actual video camera that we will no longer have to record on the laptop webcam.
Please tell me it's one of the video cameras where you got to have the shoulder brace. Put it on your shoulder.
No,
it's not one of the old RCAs.
Yeah, it's actually one of the big TV ones. I'm gonna have the Greek goddess out here filming everything.
I got you. Yeah. So we're looking at ESPN. It's gonna have the handles on the side.
Yeah, we're gonna have the one running across the ceiling.
That's what I'm talking about. Build her a little step-up scaffold where she can get up here and turn.
Yeah.
That's
Truth be told, though, what we want to do in the future is obviously we're getting a camera, so now the next thing is sound equipment. But once I get this fixed up, like this side is going to be like the Beat Studio.
That's right.
We're gonna look into getting more movie paraphernalia, movie mementos. We're gonna
memorabilia.
We're gonna have movie stuff all over here since we're technically a movie podcast. I want to find someone who has a El Dorado football jersey, Parker's Chapel, Norflett, Smackover, Magnolia. The more locals.
Yeah, donate an old jersey.
Yeah, and I want to have them like on this wall. And we want to get multiple cameras, and that way when we're filming, you can be looking at us, and then we'll cut till you can see all the stuff and back and forth.
That'd be good. So here you go. You coaches,
and
principals, everybody that's listening, right? Or everybody that's listening and everything that's carrying on.
Yeah.
Here's your chance, man. Help Greek guys out. Find you an old practice jersey.
Or an old helmet with the logo.
Yeah, send it in. Don't trash it and everything because it'll be put to use.
And it don't even have to be local. If you're from Fort Worth and you got an old high school football helmet,
hey man, you know what I'd love to see?
Just let us know.
Let somebody come out here. I want to see a different state jersey or a different state helmet.
Yeah.
Put out here and everything. I would love to see you guys get like that and know for a fact you have people outside our area listening to y'all, and then you get something else from a different state school put on here.
What we are wanting to do, those little flags that are like the size of a postcard?
Yeah.
We want to get one from each state and country we've been heard in.
Hey, there you go. So if you're listening to this, whatever state you're in, every country you're in, because they are worldwide.
We are technically. I mean, y'all might laugh, but it's technically we are worldwide.
Send in something from where you're at and everything.
Yeah. All you got to do, email us at GreekGodcast@gmail.com. And we'll get, if you want to donate something to our cool little thing here, a football helmet, jersey, a little state flag, country flag, whatever. Hey, we'll put you out there. You'll get your own personal shout out.
There you go, and you'll be on the wall of fame.
That's right. Because I'm hoping we have to use like 5 or 6 banners at some point.
I'm hoping to tear this thing down.
And have to make a bigger one?
Make a bigger one.
Well, I haven't brought this up with my warden yet.
Uh-oh.
But if by chance we did get bigger,
Uh-huh.
I would want to get another shed and just have this one as the shed and have that one as the quote-unquote studio.
There you go.
I'd want it to be about the same size, but just specifically for this.
Yeah. So you want to put your lawnmowers and everything back in one shed so you can do a little tinkering?
Yeah, well, I need to do something with this one so I can put up my lawnmower in here because it's a bitch pulling it up them steps. I need to build a little ramp or something. I'll get there.
All right.
But we're in the red. We got to stop, take a break, upload it. Y'all know the drill.
There you go.
We will be back and break in 3, 2, 1, break.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Uncle Jake with being a special guest here at Greek Godcast.
That's right.
Welcome back for what me and Tyler talked about. This is going to be our
Record setting.
Our record setting.
We're going to go longer than we did last time.
That's what she said.
You're catching on quick. You're catching on quick. So, I've talked about how we basically become a movie podcast.
Yes, yeah. I've read some of your and listened to some of your stuff.
Yeah, I'm doing all 9 Star Wars movies. I needed a break from them, so we're doing Forrest Gump next week.
Jenny.
Yeah. Why are we doing Forrest Gump? Because it's going to be fun. That's why. So
Forrest Gump's a great movie, man.
It really is.
I love that movie.
It's historically 100% a true story. Look it up. Anyways. So,
did you see what Tom Hanks did to get ready for that part?
Uh-uh.
Like, he went and spent, like, months with people with the handicaps.
Yeah.
So he could get into that role.
Yeah. Tom Hanks is a legend.
I would never travel with him, but
Yeah.
he's a legend.
Boy, Tom Hanks, Denzel, Morgan Freeman. Just think about the actors we've had in our lifetime. Like, Denzel Washington, to me, is top notch. Probably the best for me. I love Denzel. He's a national treasure. We should protect him at all times.
I like Denzel, man, but...
So, we're getting off track again. It's the format. So, this was a sports episode. We're a movie podcast. Let's roll it up. Favorite sports movie. Let's go top 3 favorite sports movies.
For me?
For you.
Okay.
And again, this is not a list of we're saying the best. This is our opinion.
My 3 favorite sports movies that I could watch over and over and never get tired of.
Right.
Number 1, Varsity Blues.
Okay.
Number 2, Remember the Titans.
That's on my list as well.
And number 3 is Rudy. Yeah, you should have did top 5 instead of top 3 there, buddy.
Well, here's where... I got your blood boiling once already.
We're going to do it again?
Rudy, overrated.
No.
Overrated.
No, that's
And by the way, Joe Montana, who was there during that time, the carrying Rudy off the field and everything didn't really happen.
Well, that made it look good.
They did. So, if I'm going my top 3, my all-time favorite sports movie, The Sandlot.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
The Sandlot. Yeah. Number 2, I'm going to have to go Remember the Titans.
Yes.
Remember the Titans. Number 3, and I'm ghosting here because I'm trying to pick them out in my head. So if you could talk for a minute.
Oh, yeah. I'll be more than happy to talk, man.
Just fill some time with some nonsense.
Yeah, we can fill some time with some nonsense. I'm sitting here looking around inside this palace. Here, I see the Hulk.
Okay, I got it.
Well, all right, there goes my nonsense. Welcome back, Tyler.
Yeah, I was just trying to play them out. Major League.
1 or 2?
The first one.
The first one. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah. I mean, that... So, Sandlot, Remember the Titans, Major League. I was watching an ESPN thing, and one of their analysts saying, oh God, what's the movie? It's a football movie. Jamie Foxx.
Any given Sunday.
Yeah, he was talking about how that's the greatest sports movie of all time.
No, it's not.
It had that one amazing scene with Al Pacino in his halftime speech, and then the rest of it was just kind of a party movie just with football in it.
You want me to tell you for me, I like the movie. I'll watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I own the movie and everything, but for me, one that was kind of...
And I like it because I like LL Cool J as an actor.
Man, I'll tell you, for me, the one movie that was, like I said, I like it, love it, I'll still watch it every time, but it was a little bit overrated for me, was Friday Night Lights.
That was a good one. Of course, I like Billy Bob, so...
Arkansas boy, for people that didn't know.
Yeah. The only thing that I really didn't like about Any Given Sunday or Friday Night Lights was the way they drug the last game out so much. I get it, dramatic effect, Hollywood.
Yeah.
But just tell the story. Show the game, tell the story. You don't have to drag it out. But that was one of the greatest sports speeches, though, at halftime that he gave.
Oh, yeah, man. Have you seen the documentary on the Dallas Carter?
I did.
On Netflix.
I did watch that one.
Tell me, that is good, man.
And see, that's what I don't like. Again, which one's true? I don't know. If you were from that era, please let us know.
What's Odessa is...
Friday Night Lights portrayed their head coach, Dallas Carter's head coach, as, a thug. Let's be real. They portrayed him as a thug.
Yeah.
But the one for Netflix, they portrayed him as a hard-nosed, trying to get these kids to do right, no nonsense. You're going to play this game hard, and you're going to become a better person. I mean, I got to be honest. I think I'd probably rather watch the Dallas Carter one over Friday Night Lights.
I can agree with you on that one.
Yeah, that was a really good one. And the actor, I can't remember his name, they got to play the head coach. He's not in a lot of movies, but when he is in one, he's always really good.
Dude, I'm telling you, like what I told you last time, whenever I was on here, and it's like what I told you whenever I got here today to talk to you.
Yeah.
Dude, you're going to have to go get started on this All-American.
Yeah, I will. I'll figure out a way. Because, again, we have Hotspot, but the service is so sketchy,
I understand, but if you can get to it, dude, this All-American...
It might have to be one of those things when I go to Mom's or something, I download it.
Yeah.
If it has that option, because I know Netflix has that option on some stuff. And do it that way.
You'll have to, man. Because I'm telling you, this All-American show,
yep.
it's a good one.
Okay,
man.
so here's one for you.
Okay.
You have your movies like Moneyball that tell the story of
Mm-hmm.
a specific season for a team.
Mm-hmm.
Which movie would you like to see a sports story on?
Ooh. Man. But I would like to see a sports story on.
Yeah, and it can be MMA, boxing, hockey, whatever.
Ooh, you may have to go first and let me think about that one, man. I wasn't ready for that loaded question.
Well, I mean, it'd be easy to say the Cubs winning the World Series. One. It'd be easy. And I'm probably going to catch some crap for this from baseball fans because of who he is.
Okay.
And what he done. I would love to see a what do they call it, a biopic on Jose Canseco.
Yeah. I'll tell you one that I would like to see, just to stick with the MLB thing, would be everything that Cal Ripken Jr. went through.
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh man, if we're talking about doing biopics, Hank Aaron, just the season where he's chasing the record. Who, by the way, Hank Aaron's still the legit all-time home run king. Don't give me your Barry Bonds crap. Well, they've already done one on Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
That movie was good.
I'd like to see a Leroy Robert Satchel Paige one.
Yeah. And if, for those of you who have never heard of Satchel Paige, look him up, read about him. Dude was a beast. But at the time he was playing, they weren't allowed. Black people were not allowed in Major League Baseball. He could only play in the Negro Leagues. And don't give me your crap. That's what it was called. But had he had played, he probably
if he could have got
Josh Gibson's another one.
If Satchel Paige could have got what Jackie Robinson got,
Yeah.
that would have been him.
Which is why Jackie Robinson is so important, because he's the first one that got across. Nolan Ryan, a story on Nolan Ryan.
That would be a good one.
Oh man, there's so many stories from sports.
Have you seen
Oh, I got one for you. I would love, and this might be it. I don't think it would work, but it would, for me personally, I would love to see. No.
Oh, okay.
A movie, because they had the friendship, they were tight, they split up, they hated each other. I would love to see a movie. Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz going to that first fight where they actually fought.
That would,
because of everything involved with it, with Dana White. And
but here's the thing: you can't do a movie on that.
Why?
Who the hell you gonna get to play that?
Who would you get to play Chuck Liddell?
What they need to do a big 30 for 30, where they sit down and interview them and everything. I think 30 for 30 would do.
I don't think ESPN trusts Tito Ortiz to behave enough. Again, that's why I love Tito Ortiz. But I don't know. At some point, you think they would do a movie like that on the Jordan's Bulls?
Well, they have, their little. I mean, an actual movie.
Yeah, kind of like good. They did with NWA.
Yeah.
You kind of think that would come up,
and I'm sure there's probably talk about it in the works somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see a good movie done on Babe Ruth, because all the movies they've had so far, even John Goodman couldn't make a good movie out of it. And I love John Goodman. Oh, I got one for you.
What's that, bud?
A movie on Barry Sanders. You had this running back who was better than Emmitt Smith. Think about what he done with the team he done it with. And then one day,
Detroit, yeah.
And then one day, still in his prime, said, "I'm tired of losing. I'm done." And the ripple effect and everything.
Man, there's a bunch of stuff that, I mean, it's not even sports related, just on events that has happened that I think would just be.
We'll throw them out.
Great.
This is a movie podcast.
Great movies. Like, they kind of got one, but like the two brothers and then the one guy that escaped from Alcatraz and all the planning that it took and what they did and how they actually escaped and got away, and they got this little documentary on it.
Yeah.
On like the two brothers, like their grandchildren kind of investigated it whenever they got up in age, and they're wanting answers and everything. But like, if they made a movie over that,
yeah,
I think that'd be awesome, because it's how smart these guys were.
Yeah,
dude, it was amazing.
Something about Hollywood, they just keep regurgitating movies and doing remakes. They're like afraid to go off and make something new, something fresh. I mean, out of all the stories that go on in the world, you can't come up with a story.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, let's stick to what everybody likes.
Yeah, I mean, and I get that on one hand, but I mean, Help make and it's sports related. Was it the '08 women's gymnastics team that just dominated when they weren't even. They were like, it was a bunch of cast of who the hell is this in the gymnastics world.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's so many things you could make a movie off of.
There it is.
I mean, I don't know how to write a movie script, but I could probably write out a story.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what. Let's since this is a movie podcast majority, let's just even back completely out of the sports world.
Okay.
Let's get to.
We'll call this one Movies with Uncle Jake.
Let's get. That's good. Let's get to like movies that me as a person that I love.
Yeah.
What's Give me your top 3 favorite westerns you've ever seen.
Oh God. Tombstone's up there. Tombstone. And even though it's a newer one, The Magnificent Seven with Denzel.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh my dude, that's a good one. I haven't seen the original, but that's a good one.
I haven't seen that one yet.
And I'd have to say True Grit.
True Grit. They're good. Like I said, I ain't seen the Magnificent Seven yet.
The Magnificent Seven was really good. I mean, yeah, Denzel Washington, that's one. I mean, that could be a movie in itself.
But I'll go and tell you, for me, my 3, and the top one, you'll never beat it. They'll never beat it. And that's Lonesome Dove.
You know what? I have never seen the full thing of Lonesome Dove.
You've never watched the whole thing?
Never watched the whole thing. I have the DVDs somewhere. I've never seen the full thing. For those of you who are not aware, it's like a 7-hour movie.
It is long, but my gosh, it is.
That's what she said.
Let's see. So I'm going to go, for me, would be Lonesome Dove, number 1. Number 2 is going to be Quickly Down Under.
I'm not a fan of that one.
And then number 3 is Outlaw Jesse Wells.
Yeah, okay. Alright. You see, the thing is, I've seen so many... Because when I was 5th and 6th grade, that age, I lived with my grandpa. And that's all he watched. So I've seen every episode of Bonanza, Gunsmoke, Western movies. It's like, oh man. And now that he's gone, it's like, man, I wish I appreciated that time more. But
oh man, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Like,
but at the time, I'm 6th grade. I'm like, really, this is what we're watching.
Hey man, I'll go ahead and tell you, all the way up to my papa, all the way up to his passing. And everything when me and my brother would go, and we got to get him on the show just so he can clarify this stuff. My brother,
I do want your brother on.
When we would go and stay with Nana and Papa, Nana would be there to pick me and him up just as soon as we got out of school, and this was how it went every weekend, and we loved it. We'd get there on Friday. We'd run out to the barn or out in the pasture, wherever Papa was. We'd see Papa. We'd hang out with him, do some work. And Nana would fry deer steak. And she'd fry up potatoes and corn and everything. That was supper every Friday night.
Right.
When me and Timothy...
So, I don't want to cut you off, but let's stop for just a second. He said deer steak. There you go, Peter.
Yeah.
All right. Now
people that eat tasty animals. But
that might be a theme from when we do shows.
There you go. But that was supper. And I had to go out and I had to buy the movie, and I still watch it, and I think of my papa every time I watch it. Is every Friday that we were there, it was Predator. We watched Predator.
Yeah.
Papa loved watching that movie. And
let's say that's the one with Arnold.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And they always got to do the handshake where they're flexing.
Yeah. Oh, you're pushing the pencils.
Yeah, yeah. So it's amazing that Arnold became a huge movie star because the man cannot act.
No.
But I mean, he seems like a cool guy, I guess.
But what made Arnold and everything is when Sylvester Stallone was coming up, and both of them were into the bodybuilding. They were both just jacked.
Yeah.
And
you know what? You said Sylvester Stallone. Not enough people give him credit because, in case y'all don't know, he wrote and directed Rocky
and starred.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Sylvester Stallone. He's by far my number one favorite actor.
Really?
Yes. I have not watched one movie that he's done that I have not liked.
Copland was kind of garbage. Copland was kind of trash.
Well, and I mean, you can go with Judge Dredd and all that and everything
Oh,
too. But
I forgot about... That's one of those movies that's so bad it's good.
yes.
Me and Danny, we're going to do one of those. And when you get home and get service and everything, I'm not going to tell you. Go to YouTube and look up Samurai Cop.
Samurai Cop?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to do a review on that. I'm not going to tell you. Just YouTube Samurai Cop.
All right.
I'll tell you this much. It's going to be one hell of a podcast. So, now that we're... Okay. You've talked about your westerns, your sports movies. Top 5 just movies.
that I enjoy, just movies.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And my list will change every time I'm asked, so...
Oh, I'm sure mine will too, except for my number one because I just love this movie, and that's Step Brothers.
Step Brother, okay,
I
yeah.
love that movie. So I would say Step Brothers, all the Rockies.
I haven't seen the last one.
Dude, I got all of
that they made.
I've got every single one of them. You're more than welcome to borrow them.
Sweet.
So I would go Step Brothers, all the Rockies, all the Rambos.
I haven't seen the newest one they came out with. I want to.
I won't ruin that for you. But
I
it's
want
good. Full Metal Jacket. And probably my number 5 will probably have to be Maximum Overdrive.
Folks, if you have not seen Maximum Overdrive, please go watch it. Please go. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. Just, if you haven't seen it, please go watch it. The thing about Full Metal Jacket, to me, the first half of the movie,
It's great.
When they're in boot camp,
that's 100% legit how it used to be.
That would hold up against any movie ever made. But after they leave boot camp,
it kind of gets far-fetched.
It's like, okay, this movie sucks.
Yeah. But
it's like there is I can't think of a movie that has two halves that are complete opposite. One is just amazing, and then the second half is just take it or leave it.
Yes.
It's so again. I've given my list, but it'll probably change. Forrest Gump, Sling Blade, Shawshank, Tombstone, and I gotta throw Dumb and Dumber in there.
Dumb and Dumber,
the original.
Oh yeah. We Got Worms.
Yeah,
that's what we're gonna call it. We got worms.
Nice set of hooters you got there. That scene still where Jim Carrey gives him laxative and he goes to that girl's house and just that little squeak. Boy. So do you have a guilty pleasure movie? You know it's garbage, you know it sucks, but when it's on you can't help but watching it?
Oh my gosh.
Because I think I have several, but there's one in particular
that is just garbage.
But you still enjoy it.
That I gotta watch it. Oh man.
Since you're having a hard time, I'll tell you mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
You remember the movie Ready to Rumble?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, when WCW was a big thing,
Yeah.
you know, that came out when I was...
A Diamond Upside Down is a...
Yeah, I was 10 or 11 when it came out. I was really into wrestling. It had Goldberg, it had Sting. And now that I'm older, I watch that movie and I'm like, God, it's not as funny.
No, this is bad.
But then it's like, I watch it and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I gotta laugh. I'm laughing. So that's like a guilty pleasure movie for
What
me.
would King do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man. Dude. God almighty. I'm going to have to go find that movie now to watch it. Dude, it's been
You're
so
welcome,
long.
Mrs. Superman.
God almighty, it's been so long since I've seen that. God, man. You put me on the spot, man. I can't think of
Well,
one.
that's the format. I want to make you uncomfortable on here.
I'm not uncomfortable. I just hate that I can't think of one that's just a...
Yeah.
But yeah, I can. It'll be Kingpin.
I thought Kingpin was actually good.
No. that movie is bad.
Dude, it's got Woody Harrelson.
I don't care. Or Zombieland. Zombieland is bad, but I gotta watch it too.
Yeah, Zombieland was not very good. Wait, but the new one though, the little sister, ooh, she grew up.
I ain't seen that one.
Oh,
I
she
ain't seen the second one.
grew up. She grew up.
I can tell you another one that was bad that I love and I'll laugh and I'll watch it. And that's Joe Dirt.
Yeah, Joe Dirt.
That's Joe Dirt.
You got them spinning tires, do you? Oh man, I was so bummed when that second one came out. It was
I
just
haven't seen the second one.
Man, it's like they tried too hard.
Is it?
It's kind of like when Jim Carrey came back for Dumb and Dumber, the second one, Dumb and Dumber 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
They tried too hard.
Oh,
They tried. I mean, they were kind of at a loss because you'll never match up with the first Dumb and Dumber.
No, you won't.
But like when Joe Dirt 2 came out, you could have went anywhere with it, and it was not good.
It wasn't good.
Like there was a couple of little laughs, but it wasn't even funny. Like they tried too hard.
So you ain't got none of that. Is this square?
No, they
Check
didn't.
1, 2. This is open mic night, and they're both ready for action.
They may have done something like I don't remember. If I remember correctly, at the start of the movie, there's a tornado and he gets knocked out and goes back in time or some shit. Yeah, it's.
I might have to watch it.
Yeah,
Like I said, I ain't seen the second one yet.
it's I'm still trying to finish. And I've only gotten like 10 minutes into it. The Impractical Jokers movie.
See, I haven't. I want to watch it because I like the Impractical Jokers.
I love that show. I will watch. See, here's the thing. I can't remember shit hardly, and I'll record all the episodes and go to watch them. And the Greek goddess is like, we've already seen this. I'm like, okay, and I still. Oh my God, it is.
I give it to them, man. Them boys are ballsy.
They are.
They're ballsy.
They are.
But here's the thing that I want, and y'all don't give me the San Antonio, Texas episode. I want these boys to come down here to the South and try and pull some of that crap and see what happens.
It all depends on where they go. I mean, if they go to Little Rock, they'll probably get shot. If they go to Pine Bluff, they'll for sure get shot.
Oh, I'll go and tell you.
Uh-oh.
It popped into my mind now. The number one for me bad movie and everything that and this is gonna be my number one that every time it comes on,
You gotta watch it.
I gotta watch it, and that's Bad Grandpa.
Which one? Is that the one, Johnny Knoxville one, or is that?
Yes,
Okay.
where he's got the little kid and got his wife in the trunk and driving across.
That was actually pretty funny, though.
It was fun, but it is bad.
Yeah.
It is bad.
Well, they made another one called Bad Grandpa. No, never mind. With Robert De Niro. I think
Yeah.
that one's Dirty Grandpa. Okay.
Yeah, no, Bad Grandpa. Dude, it is bad, but it is funny.
Yeah. So, man, see, my thing is like the comedy movies that I love are stupid comedies that people are like, that movie sucks. Like Ace Ventura.
Oh, I love Ace Ventura.
Oh my God.
Both of them. I
will still belly laugh, knee slap. Meanwhile, people are like, this movie is stupid. It's like, okay. Oh, okay. Here you go. One movie that you thought you was going to be great, but it sucked and you want them to remake. Because I got two right off the top of my brain
that I thought sucked that they should redo.
that they should redo. Yeah. You thought they were going to be great. You saw it and you was like, shit, they need to redo this. Because I got two right off my dome.
Maybe the one that I didn't like that they should have redone is the Thor
Ragnarok.
Yes, that one was bad.
That one, yeah.
That was bad.
That was bad. But it had the Hulk a lot, so I was good with it.
That one...
Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk is awesome.
And that's right now. That's the only one that really pops out to me that I watched. I was like, man, this is just dumb.
Because I got two. One is the Punisher. Remember when they came out with the Punisher?
Yeah.
It had John Travolta in it. Man, with what they can do now, since it's a Marvel, I really wish they'd redo it. It could have been a lot better. And two.
I got you in one too.
And two, I was looking so forward to this. I'm a huge fan of the video games. And then the movie came out and it was shit. Assassin's Creed.
So I haven't seen that.
It is one of the most action-packed video games, coolest video games. And then the movie came out and it was a bore hole.
I got you one, and I know you've seen both of these movies and everything, and it's the exact same as like what you just said, and that's Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Street Fighter.
I like Street Fighter. I guess that's one of. I guess they can go in my corny movies that I like.
Some B movies are awesome, but God, Jean-Claude Van Damme. We are gonna. Oh, you might have to come on for this. We're gonna watch 3 Van Damme movies and review them.
Oh, which ones?
We don't know yet. We're also gonna do 3 Seagal movies. We might throw in Dolph Lundgren.
You have to watch Bloodsport.
But see, that's one of his better ones, though.
Okay.
I want like
a terrible, just like one that you're like, man, what the?
But I don't want it to be one of his new ones.
Okay, I'll tell you one. If you want one that is just bad, and don't even redo this, you should all.
Is it the one where he does the super kick and says, ah?
No, this ain't even Jean-Claude Van Damme. This is just a movie that you're talking about what y'all want to do and review and everything. Everybody knows Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Everybody loves almost every movie he's in.
Yeah. He's had a few misses here lately.
You need to watch Spanglish and then come do you.
God, I haven't even seen that one. I've had no interest in watching
it. Well, you want to do one? There you go, buddy.
Here's the thing. A lot of people hate Adam Sandler. Say his movies suck. Every time he comes out with one, it's like, well, now he does his movie straight to Netflix. It's the number one on Netflix. When they were going to theaters, they were number one in the box office.
Adam Sandler's good, man. I like it.
So somebody's lying. It's kind of like everybody. Me and Danny were talking. We may have put this on the podcast. I don't know. Everyone talks trash about Nickelback. Everybody hates Nickelback. All their albums have gone platinum. So somebody's lying. Creed, same thing.
I wasn't a Nickelback fan.
I don't. They had a few good songs.
A few good, yeah, and that's the same way with Creed. Creed had a few good ones.
Creed could have been so much bigger because, first off, if you got Mark Tremonti on your lead guitar, you should be able to put out a platinum album because the dude is awesome. But then you got Scott Stapp, who's trying to imitate that chick from Pearl Jam, Eddie Vedder. The whole 90s grunge thing. And this is, I stirred some stuff up on Facebook not too long ago. Because I gave my honest opinion. Nirvana and Kurt Cobain are one of the most overrated bands ever.
They were, but they were good.
See, I don't even... I understand what they did for music. I understand the impact they had. They killed the whole hair glam metal thing.
Yeah.
And they moved in this new direction. My opinion on it is the only reason people consider them legends is because Kurt Cobain died. How he died, that's opinion. Suicide, murder, whatever.
OD.
Yeah.
It was OD.
Had he had not died and just said, you know what, I'm tired, I'm done, I'm not doing that no more, they would be nowhere near revered the way they are now. Because they had one huge hit, and then
Which
some.
one?
Teen Spirit.
Teen Spirit was good.
And then they had some decent hits. Kurt Cobain is not this great musical legend.
No.
He's nowhere near on par of Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Garth Brooks, Metallica, James Hetfield. You know, he's nowhere near close to that level. I'd put him on the level of Hootie and the Blowfish.
Alright. Since we're talking music right now.
Yeah, that's the format. And we got 30, about 25 minutes to fill here.
Your one song that you will not play around your buddies, but you will sing the hell out of it in a car.
That's kind of difficult though, because I don't give a shit.
Okay, well here you go. I'll go ahead and tell you mine.
I can give you one. I'll give you one.
Okay, let's hear
it. Do you remember? And again, I don't give a shit, but do you remember? I can't remember her name, but the song is "Breakdown Here," country song. Roberts, something Roberts. It's a chick singer. Julie Roberts, "Breakdown Here." I don't care. I'll throw it out. I'll jam out Backstreet Boys when it comes on the radio, and I'll turn that bitch up.
Hey, I'll go ahead and tell you, mine is Meatloaf's.
I'll do anything for love.
I will do anything for love.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I didn't get to watch the movie, but it's recorded. The biopic on Elton John. A lot of people make fun of Elton John.
Dude, he was a genius.
He's got some great music.
He was a genius, man. Yeah. And the only reason people give him such a hard time is just because of the way that he is.
Yeah. You know, it was...
But you see, they make fun of Elton John because of the way that he is, but everybody loved Queen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, have you seen that, Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yes.
I liked it.
It was a good movie. What annoyed me, and it's not the movie's fault, was after the movie hit, then all of a sudden, oh, I'm a lifelong Queen fan.
Oh.
Like, really? Name one Queen song besides the songs that were in the movie. You know. So, alright. Here we go.
Okay.
Now we're on this subject. I gotta ask.
Okay.
Top 5 favorite bands. Not the ones that you think are the best, but your top 5 favorite.
My top 5 favorite?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My top 5 will go Opera Veil.
I do like them. If you haven't heard them and you like... Because they got a weird sound, but it's amazing. It's kind of... It's a hard rock to metal to kind of pop, like all rolled in kind of one.
Yeah, I really like them. My bands would be Opera Veil. I like Five Finger Death Punch.
Yep.
I like Seven Dust.
Oh, I like Seven Dust.
Oh man, there would be 2 other good ones.
Seven Dust
will be AC/DC.
I love AC/DC.
And
you're at 4.
It'll be number 5. A band. Number 5, that would be a band.
Or it could just be like an artist.
Well, I'm not going to do that because I've got bands going now.
Okay.
Would be,
Insane?
no, bye for me.
Jonas Brothers?
No.
You know they actually consider Jonas Brothers a rock band?
What?
Yeah.
It'd probably be Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. It'd probably be my 5.
It's one of those things. I think they're a little overrated, but I do like Tom Petty. So I would go... As if I wasn't the embodiment of a southern redneck enough. Skinnerd.
I say I like some old Skinner.
Yeah, we do have a friend who thinks Freebird is overrated, but yet when that opening riff of Freebird hits, everyone knows who it is.
Oh, I forgot. Go ahead with yours.
I'd go Skinnerd. I want to say Metallica, but their later stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and put Metallica on there. So Skinnerd, Metallica, and I wouldn't have put them on this list before I seen them in concert, so don't give me your crap. They put on a hell of a live show. Shinedown. Godsmack. I love Godsmack.
I like some Godsmack.
Godsmack is one of my... I'm so happy. I have got to see them twice in concert, and if they ever come back around here again, I'm going again. I love Godsmack. Oh boy. And you know, I wouldn't consider them one of my favorite, but I'm gonna throw them in there. A band that's growing on me, Fozzy.
That's you, buddy.
You don't like Fozzy?
I'm not a big fan, but I want to take, because you put me on the spot and everything was running through my mind. I want to take Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers out from number 5.
Uh-huh.
I want to put GNR in there.
See, to me, Guns N' Roses. All right, here's where we're gonna get into a conversation.
Okay.
All right. Kiss.
Yeah.
Just hear me out. Kiss, the Rolling Stones, Nirvana, Guns N' Roses, Aerosmith, top 5 most overrated bands ever.
No, I can't put Guns N' Roses in there, because Guns N' Roses are...
They really didn't have a run, though. I mean, I get it, because they broke up pretty quick.
Well, yeah, that's all because of Axl Rose.
But still, as a band, they didn't have a run. The Rolling Stones did, but they're garbage. Nirvana, F them. The only good thing that came out of Nirvana was Dave Grohl. Kiss, if you watch the video, let's put the X in sex, you'll understand. Have you seen... Danny and I have talked about it several times. We want to do a complete review on that, so I won't go too far in it. Have you seen the Kiss Love Ballad Disco No Makeup era music videos?
No.
Oh my God! Do yourself a favor. When you go home to YouTube, after you look up Samurai Cop, look up Kiss. Let's put the X in sex and look it up.
Man, dude,
You and after you watch them, I want to hear from you. I want you to text me.
Oh, I will.
And I want to hear your thoughts on it.
Okay, I will definitely do it. But man, you can't put me on the spot like that anymore. Now I'm thinking of more bands that I like better.
Well, I rambled on long enough. You should have.
Oh, I thought, I was sitting there just running through, and now all of a sudden I'm like, oh, about this band. But I Prevail's still up there.
Yeah.
And everything. And also Ghost, the hat I'm wearing right here, right now. Yeah. I love this band. Mushroom Head.
Mushroom Head.
Yes, sir.
I've never heard them.
You've never heard Mushroom Head?
Not to my recollection at all.
Okay. Me and my brother, we went, this a couple years back, we went to Monroe to watch them. And I cannot remember the little venue that it is. It's a big spot that people like to go and bring in bands.
Is it the Revelry? No, that's in Ruston.
Oh, what were you about to say?
The Revelry?
Yeah, that's Monroe.
I thought that was Ruston.
No, sir, that's Monroe.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we went there because once you get in, you come up, walk up this little stairs right here to the left. It's all the merchandise, the bands. Here's another spot with merchandise. You come up some more steps. Here's the bar. Once you walk past the bar, you'll turn left, and here's the stage. And I got videos on my phone, which y'all can't see.
Yeah.
But, dude, we went and watched Mushroom Head, and we were from me to you from them, and my God. Like, everybody, if you don't know who Mushroom Head is, everybody knows who Slipknot is.
Yeah.
And they got their mask and all that.
Talk about a band that has put out some shit over the last couple of years.
Dude, I'm telling me personally, Mushroom Heads, mask, and everything that they wear blow Slipknot out of the water.
I love.
No, I'm not talking about singing and everything.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about like their mask. And dude, like Mushroom Head is bad, man.
So as we're getting close to winding down, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna try to think off the top of my head some bands.
Okay.
And off the top of your head, give me a quick opinion.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, rapid fire. Let's go.
Limp Bizkit.
Sucks.
Linkin Park.
I like them. They had some real good songs and everything. I'll jam out to them and I'll sing the hell out of them.
More of their earlier stuff.
Yes, but that's it for me.
Stone Temple Pilots.
Don't know.
Yeah, that's one of those bands that people consider legendary, but like I don't really recall much of their songs. Deftones.
Love Deftones, so there's 4. I'll take one more before I hit you with them.
Okay.
Love Deftones. Yeah.
Tool.
I love me some Tool.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, we'll keep going back and forth to kill time.
All right. Saliva.
I loved them when they had
First album.
Not even their first album. Cinco Diablo.
I got you. Drowning Pool.
Original lead singer, yes. New lead singer, no.
All That Remains.
Hit or miss.
Okay. Oh God, dog it. Well, let's go. Disturbed.
Love Disturbed.
Kid Rock.
It's kind of like a guilty pleasure movie. I like some of his country stuff, but hey, it's kind of like one of them. God, this sucks, but I'm gonna turn it up.
Yeah, I feel you.
All right. Let's see. Again, we're trying to fill time so we can beat our record.
That's it.
Think, Megadeth.
I'm not a big fan.
Not a fan? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A band that's not around anymore, I don't think. Arkansas, Evanescence.
I like Evanescence.
Okay.
I will jam some Evanescence.
Apparently, and again, I don't know her personally, obviously, but apparently she's a real bitch.
Maybe. What do you think about Guar?
I've never really listened to them.
You haven't?
I know they got some fascinating uniforms.
Yes, sir.
Or costumes,
do.
whatever you want to call them.
Yes, sir, they do.
Oh, boy. Let's see. All right, what's your take on Shinedown?
They're overrated.
Right.
Shinedown, to me, is Nirvana to you.
I could understand that. I promise you, and you can ask my ex-wife. You see Shinedown live in person?
I've seen it.
You have?
Yes, I've seen Shinedown.
Man,
They put on a show. I will not take that from them. They put on a show. They get you into it. Excuse me. They get you into it.
You know who I went to see in concert that I thought this was going to be awesome, but it turned out to be, and I still love his music, not so good in concert, was Brantley Gilbert.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't put it all on him because that whole night the sound was kind of for everyone that played. We watched. Luke Combs was opening for him.
See, I heard that Luke Combs blew it away.
Oh, he stole the show. Because at that point I had never heard of him. My ex-wife, she knew that his first song,
Hurricane.
Yeah, she knew that song. And when we left, I was like, you know what? That was a Brantley Gilbert concert, but that was Luke Combs' show.
Dude, I'm telling you, you know what we were? Because I know where you went and watched them in Little Rock.
Yep.
You know what we were 2 weeks before that? We were in Little Rock.
Oh.
Watching the show. And this one I thought was going to be, my God, this is it. But it was overrated, and I did not really care for it. I actually left, and everything was Eric Church.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Concert tickets cost too much money to leave early. You know, another band, I had kind of listened to them, but after seeing them live, I listened to them more. 6 a.m.
I can't say I know anything about them.
Nikki Sixx is their bassist. I'm trying to think. What's that? Life is Beautiful. That's their song.
You want me to tell you a band that you listen to them, you listen to their CDs, listen to them on the radio, and then you go watch them in concert, and they are exactly the same. That's how you know this is great music, because nothing's different, and that's Three Doors Down.
I would like to say I do like them. I would have loved to have seen 3 Days Grace before they got the new guy.
Say, I saw 3 Days Grace. This is back when I was in high school and back at Edge Fest.
And they still had Gone Tear singing?
Yes, sir. There's some good bands coming to Hot Springs.
I haven't looked at it.
You have All That Remains. It's one of the bands that's gonna be there. You have
hopefully, if all this crap.
Yeah. And then the one band that I really want to go see and everything is Hell Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be the same without Vinnie Paul though.
It may not be the same, but
and what's his name? Chad Gray, their singer, who was from Mudvayne.
He's still there.
I love that dude.
He's still the lead singer.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, I love that dude.
Yeah. So you're basically going to go get a Mudvayne /
Yeah.
Hell Yeah concert.
His voice is crazy. Oh God. Hopefully all this clears up, because I don't know if I may have told you. Hell, I can't remember. In August, we're supposed to go up to Rogers. It's sort of our vacation, honeymoon, get away from the kids week.
Yeah.
We're going to go see Disturbed for their Sickness 20th anniversary tour.
Yeah.
And Stained is opening for them.
Stained?
Yep.
So you're telling me that Aaron Lewis and then we're going to get back together.
Yeah.
That's
what I paid for. That's what I better get.
What, to be Stained and somebody else, not Aaron Lewis?
Oh, God. I hope not.
Dude, I'd love it.
Because those are like two of my bucket list bands. That's my thing now. I'm trying to find concerts of bucket list bands, or just bands that I like in general, and try to go. Because, I mean, not to sound braggadocious or whatever, I've been to an NFL game. It is what it is. They're fun, but it is what it is. I want to go to a Braves game since I've never been to a Braves game.
Have you gone to an MLB game?
I have. In the summer of 2010? 2000, no. Was it even? It was the year that Cincinnati had their new field. Their inaugural season in that new field. They still had Griffey, Adam Dunn.
Oh, okay, yes. Yeah, so this has been a minute.
Yeah, we watched. My stepdad was working up there. They were playing the Diamondbacks. And the only thing I can remember from that game, because it was crap, was one, they let me pick the seats. And since they had Griffey and Adam Dunn and Luis Gonzalez and Steve Finley, I thought, let's sit out in right field.
Get us the ball, maybe.
Yeah, but here's what I didn't think about. As far as all the power left-handed hitters for Cincinnati, for the Diamondbacks, Kurt Schilling was on the hill.
Oh, yeah.
So, that was... And I think for Cincinnati, do you remember that big dude, Aaron Harang?
Mm-mm.
He was a sinker ball pitcher. I mean, he had a sinker ball that looked like a damn bowling ball. So, a strikeout wizard and a ground ball pitcher pitched.
Dude, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I've been to one MLB game, and it was, went up to see my uncle in D.C., and we drove over to Maryland and watched Baltimore and Kansas City.
I would love to go to Camden Yards.
Dude, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, like I said, this is how long ago this was. And this is when Miguel Tejada
Woo, that's a long time ago.
Was their face of Baltimore.
My life goal, like my life bucket list, I don't know, whatever. I'm going to go watch a game in every major league park. My little sister has gotten to go to Fenway.
Been to Fenway. See, I want to go to Minute Maid.
I mean, I want to go to every one. I want to go to Fenway. I want to go inside the Monster. Because if you know anything about baseball and the lore of it, inside the
left field,
inside the Green Monster, there are signatures from damn near every player, dating back to Mickey Mantle, Babe Ruth, Joe DiMaggio, all the greats. And I'm just like, I want to go in there and see what it's like.
Just to go in there and just to look.
Damn, Babe Ruth was standing right here. Mickey Mantle was standing right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'd also, man, I want to go up to see the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I want to do that as well. But, golly, I've looked at it one time. They're really proud to get in there.
Are they?
I think, yeah. And it may have been because I was trying to look at it in the summertime and it was getting closer to their induction ceremony.
Yeah, that may have something to do with it.
Yeah, but, and for me, if you've never been to an NFL game, I would say go to experience it one time. But overall, you're going to have a better time. You can have a better time if you invite friends over to your house and watch it.
Oh, yeah. Because
you're shoulder to shoulder with people. You go take a piss, there's a deep line. You go buy a Coke and nachos and you spend $25 and it's a stale Coke and stale chips and the nachos. We went to the New Orleans to watch the Saints.
Watch the Skanks.
Hey, they were free tickets, so I went.
It's a good game.
Yeah, but man, the Superdome is wild because.
Oh yeah, the Superdome's crazy.
You walk up these corridors that are just bricks and concrete. There's no windows, no nothing, and it's just you go up one that's uphill slightly, you turn right, you go up another. You turn right, you go up another. It is crazy. And you think back, because when I was walking in there, I was thinking back to like Katrina when people were living in there.
Yes.
I could see why people were being killed and stabbed and everything. Because
going crazy, yeah.
This is you walk down one of them corridors in the Superdome, it is a horror movie scene.
Well, how much longer we got, bud?
I don't even know. We can probably wrap up. We're probably pretty close.
Okay, so you want to spend the next minute and a half talking about everybody?
Well, we can get to 60, so technically as long as we cut off by 59.
Okay. So we'll spend the last little bit and everything. I want to tell everybody, y'all, come on, get on. Greek Godcast.
Yeah.
You got to check them out. Get on there.
Yeah, and again, if you're a local artist and you can come up with something for an intro theme song, we would love to have it. About a minute long. And we'll alternate in and out. And when we play your song, we'll put up this song by X. Follow their whatever social media you want. And also, it doesn't have to be local. If you got football jerseys, football helmets, and you want to donate them so we can put them here in our Beat Laboratory.
Yeah, y'all come on. I want to see these boys get one from out of state.
Yeah.
I'd love to see an out of state something.
An out of state helmet or jersey would be awesome.
Would be, but would you settle for a pendant flag or anything? Yeah. Come on, something out of state. Let's go.
Yeah, and if you do send in something like a flag or a jersey or a helmet, sign your name on it. Put your name on it.
There you go.
And we'll let people know. We'll take a picture of it and post it.
I want to say this to you, man. I'm not part of this Greek Godcast. I'm
kind of technically are now.
I'm a fan of them. I love to come on here. I love to talk and hang out and just have a good time. But I'd like to do this, boy. I would like to get some kind of a Greek Godcast logo.
Yep.
And everything, because I travel a lot, and there's I'll wear a shirt and we can do something, or y'all can do something to where I'll have the shirt on and everything, and I'll take a picture. I'll put it on their website, and see if see if people can guess where it is.
And that reminds me, since we got like 40 seconds left, we're doing a giveaway next week during the Forrest Gump review. If you got to watch the video on YouTube, we're going to have a password at some point in the video. When you see the password, you email us at GreekGodcast@gmail.com. Send us your name, what the password is, and send a screenshot that shows you're subscribed on the YouTube channel. We'll let the video run for a week, and at the end of the week, we'll go old school, draw names out of a hat, and if you win, we will send you a free t-shirt of our logo and our slogan. It's the format. So do that. I'll text it up and type it out. We got 10 seconds. This has been the Greek Godcast. We have set a new record with Uncle Jake. I hope you listen, subscribe, follow, and we are